go to a strip club and there's a midget. My mom bought me a dance and this girl was like rubbing her like against my face and I was like, this? Can you put your box somewhere else? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Real Sensitive Guy Hours. This is episode 90.
90. We hit a milestone.
Another
big 90.
Yeah, man, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
thank you.
A 90 rated score.
Yeah, thank you for everybody that's been listening for this long. 90 hours of fucking content.
I feel like it's been more than 90.
We did a 2-hour episode.
Yeah, I feel like we've done a couple like longer ones.
High key, there might not be 90 hours because there's some episodes missing.
Okay, but I don't think we counted those in the number order, did we?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Shut up.
I think we officially have 90 episodes that were not, destroying.
The one
in
that
the
was
books.
live wasn't a full hour. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Oliver, you're on rare,
Live
Mr. No.
Actually, it was a full hour.
You're in a real pissy mood.
So we have pre-show at 7:30 every single time. Okay, we have pre-show at 7:30.
7:30 every time. Let it be known on the record.
Always fucking sit down in Discord and talk, or we play games together, so that way we can get ready for the show. And Oliver's not there, so I call him and I'm like, "Yo, what's good? Like, where you at?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm on my way home." So why are you calling me? It's not 8 o'clock yet. I'm like, "We have pre-show at 7:30." He's like, "We have never had a pre-show. I have ever been." Shut the fuck up, you dumb cunt.
Will.
Me?
He was talking to you.
Me?
Oh, you're a dumb cunt.
Oliver, you're being a little fucking brat right now.
Yeah, what is happening with you, dude? You're a diva.
Do you want to talk about something?
Like your inner Wickheiser is like coming back out from the olden days when you had to share a house with all your siblings.
Oliver, why do we have Mitch tonight?
William, you don't know what that was like. You didn't live in a house.
Why do we have Mr. No tonight?
Oliver is still pissed that he's in the cum zone. That's exactly what it is.
Oliver's just pissed that he's here. Oliver doesn't like us.
What are you talking about?
Oh, if you think about what the cum zone is, it would make a lot of sense.
The cum zone.
He's in the cum zone.
Cum zone.
So yeah, anyway, I got to introduce the hosts.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's a thing. To my right, we've got the man, the Travis.
What's good, everybody?
Below me is Mr. No, Oliver Wick.
What's up?
To the bottom right, under the sea, William.
Hello.
And of course, the host with the most. It's your boy, Brandon. Lots been going on in the scene that is the world. Yes, Oliver?
I have a topic to start.
Ooh,
Okay.
He wants to come out the gate with one.
Just fucking immediately. He's like,
What do you got?
No, he didn't even like say anything. He just raised his hand.
At least he was
What do
polite.
I got? Let me know when you're ready. I'll say it.
Just fucking
I'm
go,
ready.
bitch.
fucking God.
You guys see about the Astro World shit with Travis Scott? And
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God.
was gonna bring that
it was
up.
a satanic ritual, dude. It was a satanic ritual. Did you know that?
I don't know all the details behind it.
My
Travis
fucking
Scott is a
favorite
demon.
thing about that whole thing was the guy who was just drugging security officers. In my head, I was imagining him like stabbing him like Assassin's Creed, just going past.
For some reason, I
fentanyl.
picture like guys in masks, like Joker's henchmen, just like going around with syringes.
You know, Travis Scott he's in a lawsuit right now over it.
He's in a lot, probably.
Yeah, he's in
His
a lot.
fucking response video is hilarious.
He never said sorry because his lawyers probably told him not to.
I just
Dude,
can't believe
he's
this happened.
before the show
so
happened.
fake.
He tweeted out, "I want people to sneak into the show."
And rage.
Well, that has always
Yeah,
happened in Travis Scott concerts.
That's how he wants all his concerts to be. But like, no, he's a demon, and that was a satanic ritual, obviously. It's obvious.
And then, I mean, the only like I guess kind of good thing from it is like this isn't even a good thing. He wants to pay for all the people that died. He wants to pay for all their funerals and stuff.
How much is a human life worth? You know,
at least 8 or 9 grand.
Travis Scott ticket.
8 or 9 grand is how much you would put on a person.
8 or 9 grand.
For all the funeral costs, the casket, it's probably easily 8 or 9 grand.
No, I'm asking how much do you value a human? How much money value would you put a human life at?
Yeah,
I would gun down somebody random for like $2 million.
For real?
I mean, like $2 million is a lot of fucking money.
Hey, Brandon.
But like you would have a chance that like people would figure out it was you, and like the law would come after you and stuff in this scenario, right?
You can just bribe your way out. You think you can just bribe your way out? This isn't the early 1900s where you can bribe the police and politicians.
What I feel like, how I would like this scenario to go down is like I go to sleep. I would like to go to sleep in some random inn or tavern and just wake up in a shack in the middle of the swamp. And this person was like, "There are 3 people in front of you. I'll give you $2 million if you kill one of them." And I would just be like, "Okay, let me listen to your stories," and then just stab them with an enchanted sword.
What if one of them was someone you were related to, and you didn't know that because they were all blindfolded?
That would be fucked. Like you just gun somebody down and like you unveil their hood, and it's just like my brother or something.
That's like that.
It's just Morgan.
That's like Dance with the Devil.
Yeah, you ever listen to Immortal Technique?
For everybody.
You ever listen to that song?
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, that song is so good, but also so fun.
But those twists are always like so cheesy and those kinds of things.
This is real life, Will. This isn't like a kind of thing.
Yeah, this is our fantasy is real life.
Was that Travis Scott concert twist so cheesy to you?
No. Good. Yes, it does. Actually, it does sound very cheesy.
Yeah, honestly, pretty cool concert.
Satanists are just being so blatant about it.
No, I was surprised that like
what is you got a Jesus fucking cross right behind you, and you're just all about Jesus Christ all of a sudden. I like this bit.
Yeah, I'm like empowered. The power of Christ compels me.
What are you saying, Will?
I was saying like I was surprised that 8 people died like at this fucking concert, and like they interviewed like people afterwards and like staff members, and they're like, "Yeah, we were pretty understaffed. We didn't know what to do."
What about the girl who was getting carried on
anything.
an unsecured gurney or something like that and got her head cracked off of a barrier and like died?
Holy fuck!
You guys think about that part?
That's a lot better way to die than getting fucking trampled, though. Like I definitely would rather die that way.
It's pretty degrading when like you have no pulse and your body is being crowd surfed from the front of the concert all the way to the back.
How does someone feel themselves stepping on someone and not reach down to like help them?
Yeah. No, dude, you got to get closer to Travis Scott. What do you mean,
bro? You got to touch Travis Scott.
Travis Scott mask check. So sicko mode.
I love that visual of just like people dying. So sicko mode.
So sicko mode.
It's a fucking tragedy, and we shouldn't be joking about this. Like people legitimately
die. On Real Sensitive Guys, though, we say it almost every week, man. It's never too soon.
Right? You know what else is a tragedy? How broken shotguns are in Call of Duty Vanguard.
I know.
The Kaiser would hate that game.
My God. I was watching, so I haven't played Call of Duty Vanguard yet. Brandon, Oliver, and I assume Travis has.
I have not played it.
Travis is not.
I'm the only one that has played it here.
Why would I play that? The only one that's
game. But I watched Brandon play. I watched him play a couple times. Shotguns are fucking broken. Regular guns. I watched a couple people play. Regular guns are fucking broken in this game already.
Yeah, they're pretty nuts.
They're not doing anything towards snipers at all. How does that make you feel, Brandon? Like, what are they not doing? Are they just not like putting in enough guns? Or are they not putting enough attachments? Are they not like making the small amount of guns that they do put in like good enough? Because they have like what 2 guns in now?
It's systematic gunnism. It's honestly fucked up how every sniper is being discriminated against. And all the people at the top, they're talking, all this action, all these opportunities for snipers, But in reality, the system's going against us. We're trying our best. You know, we spend every single day grinding. And what happens? Everybody puts walls up against us. It's honestly not fair. And I really think that people at the top need to do something about this systematic gunism in Call of Duty.
Let me guess. The sniping community used to be the largest community in COD, and now you're the minority?
I mean, you see way more. You see way more people using regular guns than sniping. So I would say, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, facts.
Especially in the new one.
No, jokes aside.
You see more people using red guns, shotguns, specialty stuff instead of snipers. Yeah.
Jokes aside, like the game's really fucking fun. There's a lot of fucking issues with it. Like people are getting the final camo by just literally wiggling their mouse over the empty part of choosing a camo, and it's absolutely ridiculous. You know, the shotguns are completely broken. There's a lot of like the final kill cam's broken. The MVP stuff is a little dumb. The voting system is a little dumb. But at the end of the day, I'm really enjoying this game. There have been no points where I've been like, I feel that thing in my gut telling me that I'm just frustrated and bored and I hate this. That has not happened to me yet, and I've already prestiged. So I'm fucking with the game really hard.
On the last couple installments?
Yeah, for sure. Like Cold War was pretty immediate. Modern Warfare I had a lot of fun with, but I felt that pretty quick as well as soon as I started that camo grind, which was why there was a huge gap in between me going for the camos and shit. But I really recommend this game for you boys. The reason why is it's completely catered towards people that use regular guns. The World War II shit's something that Will and Travis are going to be really into. Oliver is going to thrive in this. He's just going to be sitting there like waiting for people to come to him, and that's he's going to thrive in that environment. Are
you saying that search and destroy lobbies will fear our names?
At least mine, for sure.
I'm not even capping when I say that I want shotguns to be toned down before I play. I don't want to be playing the best thing.
That's fair. So you,
I want Oliver to train me in the ways of reg gunning.
Well, I think your problem is like you don't have the game awareness, and I don't know if that just comes with time or like you're just not paying attention.
I'm usually not paying attention. I'm usually just playing to have fun. If I really do try to focus, I probably could do it.
I flip-flop between guns, though. I don't use, like, a regular gun the whole game. I'll use, like, for one match, I'll use a regular gun. One match, I might snipe. One match, I might use a shotgun.
Will's just not trying to sweat as hard as we are.
I'm really not.
I don't sweat that hard. Sometimes when I go off, I go off. Sometimes
I sweat that hard if somebody talks shit. And sometimes I like to sweat that hard. Sometimes it's fun to sweat that hard.
Dude, I remember the days whenever we were in fucking 326 and we would just spend hours sweating our ass off.
On Modern Warfare 2?
Fuck yeah, man. That was the dopest shit.
Oh my God.
And I mean, like 5 years ago.
That's a game I'm proud to sweat. I would go back and sweat that again.
Some 45 action. I forgot what you were using.
I used
dual range.
I liked the ACR in that game.
ACR was goated.
The SCAR was goated too. I like the SCAR.
The problem with the SCAR was it didn't have enough ammo in its clip unless you had extended mags.
I of course used the AUG H bar.
AUG was dang
huge.
Black Ops 1 AUG undefeated. You can't even
Black Ops
talk
1
to
AUG was awesome too.
Am I just wrong in saying this? The only Call of Duty I've seen the Galil in was Black Ops 1.
It was in Black Ops Cold War too.
The Galil.
It was in Cold War. I didn't see it in
the Galil.
Everybody knows all those classic guns because they were in the best zombies too, like Kino der Toten.
I heard Vanguard Zombies is supposed to be really fucking fun.
I've actually heard the opposite across the board.
Really?
I mean, I would be excited to see what the new
It looks fun to me. It looks pretty cool.
I would
like
be
Nazi zombies, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would be interested to see what the new Battle Royale map looks like.
Yeah, Pacific.
Oh, for Warzone?
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what it looks
Zombies
like.
review.
Hopefully it's nothing too stupid.
I mean, the thing is, it's going to have the guns in Vanguard, so it's going to be a different strategy. You can't.
I heard that they have the anti-cheat thing, though. Have you heard what they're doing for anti-cheat in Warzone now?
Yeah, they have that new platform called like Ricochet or something like that. That's supposed to be highly efficient. I've also heard Excuse me.
I
I've
don't
heard
know
other
if
things
listen
like
to-
people.
Have you heard about
It's
the
already been
dummies?
leaked. I've also heard that like people are reverse engineering it so that way they can cheat anyway, but it could have been a bait code that was leaked. So there's a lot of different scenarios that could happen with that. But at the end of the day, they need to figure out this cheating thing, or else Warzone's going to become a problem. You can't
Oh, it
just let
already
that happen.
has. Look at
I
how
think
many
it's I think
streamers
for a lot
have
of people, it's
left
already
already.
become a big problem.
Yeah, I just don't
Look
play
how
it
many
that much.
streamers left and went to Apex because of its platform being so well put together so far.
Yeah.
But it's at what? Isn't it at like season 9 too? Like didn't they just release a new map for Apex 2?
I feel like they
I
released a
think
new map
maybe a
every
new
other day.
character has been released or is getting released soon.
No, but Paladins, remember Paladins just got a new champion.
No, but Apex is getting a new character soon too.
Oh yeah, they did. They
fucking
did. It got released with the new
robot
map.
thing.
It's like Ash or something like that. Like some girl with some cyborg girl with a sword.
Yeah, I was just reading. Just Vanguard Zombies got a pretty bad review. It looks like it's just really basic and boring.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. It's so easy that it's brain dead. Like yeah.
Unfortunately.
Overall, the story mode's really great. I really enjoyed the amount that I played. I've been grinding multiplayer though, so the multiplayer is very solid. I'm looking forward to Shipment coming out later on this month. And overall, dude,
Ooh,
just get the
bring
fucking
Shipment
game. It's so
back?
good.
Ooh, shit,
With zombies, man,
That'll be
nothing can match
interesting.
those original maps. Kino, 5, fucking 5. They just remastered 5. Like,
Dude, how is
get it.
Shipment gonna work though? Shipment is
Shangri-La,
gonna be
Call of the
literal.
Dead.
Shipment is literally gonna be a shit show. Like, how are they gonna manage that?
I mean, just the same way they did in Modern Warfare. It's just gonna be a
Yeah.
shit show.
Shipment and its super fun spawns.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, you spawn
It's
right
worse than
behind
Rust,
people, bro.
man.
Dude, like literally, I played Shipment on one game where it was like Ground Wars, like 12v12 or 16v16. The little corners where the shipping containers are, people would just spawn behind me. I would just spawn, wait a couple seconds, someone spawn in front of me, I get a kill, and then I die.
That's like the
instantly 'cause
story
they're
of
behind me.
life on that map.
Yeah, unless you like somehow get a dank camping spot, or you're somehow running around like killing everyone before they kill you.
Nuketown is the best of those small maps. Nuketown is actually kind of
Well, I
bigger
kind
than
of
the
like
smallest
Dome,
of the
bro.
small
I
maps.
kind of like Dome.
Dome is in the
Rust,
new
bro.
Vanguard.
Rust
I
is the
kind of like
second best.
Dome.
I liked
What about
Rust.
what about Firing Range, bro? Firing Range?
Fire Range was fire,
Fire
but it's
Range
not
is
in that small map
small.
category.
Fire Range is not small, yeah.
It's too big.
Firing Range is lit though. Black
What about,
Ops
like,
and Modern Warfare 2 both had a lot of great maps. Fucking High Rise.
High Rise goaded.
What's that one map?
Why
It
have they
might
not
be
brought
High.
that back?
What's
They have
that
a
one
couple of games.
map? This is it might be High Rise. The map where there's two sides and there's a bunch of like fighting in the middle and there's like a house on either side of you and there's a crane and you
Yeah,
can jump
that's
on the
High
crane.
Rise.
That's
Two
High
office
Rise?
buildings.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Estate. A lot of people didn't like Estate, but I liked Estate.
Estate wasn't bad.
like
Brand
it.
doesn't
I
like
didn't
it.
mind Estate.
Estate's one of my favorites in
I
Modern
liked
Warfare.
Radiation was pretty
Camping
good.
in the cabin.
Radiation was pretty good. I liked.
Different game, but yeah, I'm with you. That's a good
Radiation was Black Ops, wasn't it?
map. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
was
good
just
one.
hiding
was a
that
good one,
underneath
though.
area, bro. It was lit.
You're so gay.
Oh, I'm such a camper.
Bro, if you know the spots, that's not really camping. Camping, I feel like, is people that are noobs that just pick a random corner. I pick the best corners because I know where the most traffic is.
Why do you feel fulfilled playing that way? I've never understood that. Like, why?
Yeah, like never
Okay,
getting to
okay,
actually,
okay.
never your
Okay.
opponent never actually facing you and getting to know his skill, just fucking popping him from his blind side.
Because what I do is once I get like a couple kills in that one spot, let's say I'm in like a room, right? I'm in a corner and I wait for them to walk in. Let's say I get a couple kills. I know when they come back, they're going to expect me to be there. So I go into an opposite corner. So when they turn to the one I was in previous in, I can
You
still
think
kill
that
them.
makes it
I
more
outsmart
skillful?
them. I outsmart
That's
them.
copium, bro.
Yeah, you're coping right now.
I outsmart them. That's the case.
Yeah, you outsmarted them.
Yeah.
So sicko mode.
It's so sicko mode.
You guys like this
Yo,
shirt?
geez,
It's
what's
brand
going on with
new.
your
It's brand
camera,
new.
bro.
I do like it. It
brand new.
frames your body nicely.
Brand new, bro. I got it today.
I get that.
Should be white though.
I don't have a white long sleeve shirt like this. I
You
wish
need
I
one.
did. Dude, I'm getting another set of free clothes before Christmas, so
I need some clothes, man. I just threw away this whole
you guys-
entire
if
like
you-
huge box
yo,
of clothes over here.
High
Just
key,
old stuff that I've been wearing for like 10
if you guys
years.
want shit, when they come out with free stuff, I'll just grab whatever.
Wait, who's coming out with free stuff?
My company gives away free clothes before Christmas.
Yeah, I'm not
That
going to
sounds
take clothes
pretty
away from
fucking
poor
dope.
people.
What? No,
I'm
they're
not gonna
just
take clothes away from poor people or
no,
something.
no. It's just clothes that we didn't sell, so we give it to the.
So we get the hand-me-downs.
They're not hand-me-downs. They're just clothes that didn't sell well or we didn't sell out of. So they give.
So is
them
it all
away
like
'cause they're
merch
So
kind of
we get your
stuff?
guys' scraps.
like long sleeve shirts, swoosh shirts.
Nah, so it's
sweatshirts.
actually pretty good shit. Like it has no
Nah.
logos. It's just like plain t-shirts. Like I have 3 more plain white tees now. Yeah, it's pretty
a bunch of
solid.
Free stuff.
Hey,
They'll probably come out with a
Delilah.
couple of beanies before Christmas that'll probably be like I can grab for free too.
So this last weekend, I got cocked blocked on content. Really cool shit. So we went to the bar, and you know, we've been talking a lot about this girl that I got friend zoned by, but her
Brother zoned.
yeah, I got brother zoned. And her whatever they are, her boothing, I guess, was like, "Hey, bro, we're gonna go to Lust later." And I'm like, "Okay." And if you don't know, Lust is like a really popular fucking strip club. So yeah, you
It's a
should come
lot of
down with
lust.
us.
Not a lot of love.
And I was like, I don't really fuck with strip clubs. Like it's just basically blue balls and a $20 front fee. And he's like, "No, you don't understand. There's gonna be a midget there." And I'm like, "No, shut the fuck up." And he's like, "Yeah, midget stripper." Fuck off. He shows me the picture of this like little nugget of a person.
Reminds you of your ex.
Shut the fuck up. Dude, I would have loved to pay the $20 to go and see her. I think it's like Luscious or something like that. So I go to the boys. I go up to Oliver and Will because they're at the bar with me. And I'm like, "Boys, I've got content for you. This next show is going to be lit." So I'm like, "Oh, yeah, what's good? Like, tell me." Go to a strip club and there's a midget. And they're like, nope, we're not going. So I'm like sitting there throughout the whole night trying to charisma skill them, you know, buy them drinks and shit. I'm like, "Come on, let's go."
Why not, boys?
Well,
And
Oliver's
as soon as Brandon brought it up, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that."
Oliver's in the cum
I'll
zone,
go.
and Will is trying to swoon a babe. Plus, he had the
You're right.
dogs.
You're right. I actually am right now. I'm texting her
Bro,
that question that we were
you don't
talking about.
care about the show anymore.
Yeah,
I
you
say,
were just
yeah.
eating.
No one
bitch.
cares.
I was eating
as
my
soon as-
rest of my candy. That
As
doesn't mean I
soon
don't
as
care about the show. I was still talking.
as soon as Brandon brought that up the strip club, I was like, "Yeah, there's nothing you can
Not
do."
like I
to
was
change
eating
my mind.
chips.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Brandon bringing up the strip club was
was cool, but I
literally
was like,
the end
"Wow."
point of that night. It was like, "Yep, we're done. We're done with that." Because don't get me wrong, the pictures and the promotions that they were showing,
So
the marketing, fucking great, top tier marketing by Legs or Lust, whatever
Lust.
it was,
Yeah.
by Lust, top tier
Legs.
promoting. Top tier
Legs. That'd be a good
promotions. It was a
strip club
mid
name, but that
It
is
was
not the
funny
name.
as shit.
She
And as
has
soon
no
as they
legs,
showed-
actually.
She has no
Your
legs.
bitch got no legs. I call that bitch no legs.
So yeah, we got content copped. Did not happen, unfortunately. One of these days, boys. One of these days. I reckon that would be a good fucking story.
That Lust actually has some like pretty interesting events. They had the Yin Yang twins there before.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure like some famous as porn stars go there.
Riley Reid's been there before.
I
Dude.
swear somebody said Wiz Khalifa went there once.
Yeah, they did. Wiz Khalifa was there once.
Seriously?
Yeah, like
What the fuck?
it was our senior year of college. Steph was security guarding, and he was there when Wiz came.
Imagine rap battling Wiz Khalifa.
He'd fuck your ass, man.
You think? You think he's good freestyle?
I reckon. We get aggressive. Yeah, I honestly like I don't fuck with strip clubs at all, and like if you've never been to one, it's basically blue balls the whole time. It's just girls with their fucking
Legit,
pussy
that's
out.
all it is.
And
it's
I just
getting blue balled for hours.
it can't leave my brain. It's like this is someone's daughter, man. Like,
and it really is just where all of these creepy dudes hang out, like 100%.
or like sketchy ass cunts. Never in between.
Saucy bacas.
Saucy bacas.
Wow, that's pretty gazers.
Yeah. I remember one time my mom bought me a fucking dance, and this girl was like rubbing her pussy like against my face, and I was like, "So, what do you do for work?" And she's like, "Dance."
Get that shit out of my face, bro.
Can you put your box somewhere else? I don't even want this.
Probably a little smelly with some regurgitated money.
Ugh. Yeah, dude. I don't.
Regurgitated money.
You know where that money's been? You know what they say, like, well, I forget what the percentage is, but some of your percent of your money has been touched by drug dealers and stuff like that.
The average like dollar bill you hold has changed 1 million hands or something like that.
It's got so much shit and cum on it.
Yeah.
It's in the cum zone.
It's in the cum zone.
We get aggressive.
Oh no, Oliver, he's broken.
Oh no, right here.
It's
the killer
broken.
is escaping.
All right, so we have another situation going on, boys. Another friend of ours just went on a date, and it went really well, but like it didn't really go anywhere, right? Like they didn't kiss, they didn't hook up, they didn't even hug. But
Wait,
he had
kiss or hug?
No, but they had a blast. They had such a good time together. Going to like a upscale fast food place, and they just vibe the whole time, right?
Yes.
So he hits me up and he's like, "Dude, I really want to ask her if she had a good time." And we're like, "Okay, cool. Yeah, man. Like ask her if she had a good time." Well, she's been really busy for the past while. And he's been unable to ask her if she's had a good time. The question for us is, should he still go and ask if she had a good time, or let bygones be bygones, since she's being not flaky, but she's been genuinely busy. But the
How
fact
long
of the
ago?
matter is, it's been since Sunday.
Still within bounds. I'd say until you hit that 7th day, I think you're in bounds.
Yeah.
Until it has again become a Sunday, then it's weird. In my mind.
So here's my thought process. I like the Travis line.
Here's my thought process.
I like the Travis line, right? He every single time you're like, "I like spending time with you," and then you see what she says afterwards. "I like spending time with you too."
No, I hit him with the classic, like, "Can I see you again?"
Can I see you again?
Yeah.
And then
that way you always can solidify, like, even if she doesn't give you an exact time when, I try to, number one, try to get an exact time. Like, it's best if she's like, because if you say like, "Can I see you again?" or like, "I really want to see you again," and she's like, "I'm free whatever night," then you're like, "Okay, baby, I'm in." If she just says yes, you're still pretty in.
Yeah, exactly. And also, like, if you kind of ask her if she had a good time, I think you would know, right? If she didn't have a good time, you could tell. If she's like being short with you and she's just like not vibing well.
Yeah, you guys have been. I mean, they have been texting since then, right? And like, they haven't not talked at all since then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I totally think it's still fine to ask. Totally fine.
Yes, my friend hasn't texted.
Yeah.
Or has texted. Yeah, so like, I reckon just try to go in for the next date. Honestly, after the first time, depending on like your level of comfort, I think it should be just be like, "Hey, let's hang out. Like, let's not make this a date."
It should be an automatic, like, when we hanging out again.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it less like datey and make it more like, "Hey, you're like."
Then it's not as serious.
Exactly. Like, you got to take it down from that pressure.
It's not as yeah, I feel that. That's fair.
I was talking about, like, last week or the week before, how I learned to, like, not be so, like, forward with all of my emotions, but you can't. I've never been about, like, even when I got better with not being too much right at the beginning, I still was never the kind of person that was like aloof and like, oh, I don't care. Like if I wanted to see you again, I would tell you.
Yeah. No,
And if you aren't returning the same like eagerness, then I was like losing interest fast.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you have to show that you're interested, or else they're like in this weird place of purgatory type shit.
That shit, the fucking acting like you don't care shit only works in animes, you little incels. Seriously. Say how you feel. Most normal girls like that.
I will say being cool is different from not giving a shit.
Well, yeah, being cool is
and like
one
not
thing,
clingy.
but like icing her because you want her is retarded for sure.
Right. So like there's got to be a balance, right? You can't just be simping for this girl, which is why I think that advice applies to a lot of people, is because a lot of people are just like full sending. So it's like, okay, tone it down.
Stating how you feel, seeing how she receives it, and if it's not received well, like toning it back or cutting it completely is a different thing than simping.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. That works on some girls though. That not caring shit. Like they usually have daddy.
And that's what I'm
though.
saying. The ones it works on aren't the ones you probably want to be involved in the end.
No.
Because they're the ones that are going to be playing games like that.
Let's play some games.
Playing games like acting like you don't care when you do. Like that. What kind of game is that?
Yeah.
Why do there have to be
it's
games?
never good to just sit there and just like be the silent type. Like good advice with like this whole thing is just probably go ahead. If you want to ask, if you're feeling that like insecure about it, but like you probably shouldn't have to. I mean, if you guys felt like you guys had a good time, if you had a good time, then hopefully she had the same feelings going on.
And has our friend like felt a good vibe from her in their texts since then?
She had a great time. She definitely had a great time.
How do we know that for sure, though? How does he know that she had a good time?
Can I reveal this friend on the show?
Because people...
Sure.
It's fucking Will. I'm sure you know. It's fucking Will. Dude, we know...
You can just tell in your gut. Did you have a gut feeling that she was having a bad time?
No, not at all.
Then she was probably having a good time.
She was having a good time then.
Like, we're not those creepy guys that hang out at strip clubs. We can like read. Women are a mystery a lot of times, but if you're like on one of your first dates with somebody, it's pretty easy to gauge. Like, people are going to be pretty excited at that point, I would hope.
You can
if they're
gauge
not
it
very noticeable.
Yeah. I mean, like, something that could gauge it too is just like, if you say something towards the end of the day, like, hey, like, when are we hanging out again? If she seems at all interested, obviously she had a decent time. If she's like, oh, I don't know, she has to think about it, then obviously she didn't have the greatest time.
And I mean, like, she like hasn't like ignored at all. Like, I know she's just been like busy as shit.
Yeah, she's got her capstone coming up, bro.
Yeah.
Shit for
so like, I'm a very like patient person. So I've learned how to be patient with a lot of people.
Obviously she hasn't gone anywhere, so everything's okay.
I'm sensing a lot of apprehensiveness from you, and I think it's because you're just you're a little scared of like her not being into it as much as you are. Am I fair in that assessment?
I wouldn't say it's that. I wouldn't say it's me being scared that she's not as into it as I am. Because I'll be honest, I'm not going. I don't want to say like not going 100% because it's not like I'm not, but like, you know what I mean by that.
Not all
like,
your marbles are in this.
Yeah. You don't have all your eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Again, it's not a movie. It's not a TV show. You don't have to be over the fucking moon with her immediately.
Right. But it's that like, I guess I'm just like more nervous about the fact because it's the whole like, I guess like system again. Like it's that whole plan again. Like you have to go through like the talking stage and like all of that stuff. Like it's just more nerve-wracking about that stuff coming up.
Well, you're further into it now than you would be with another freshly new girl, so you can take solace in that.
Yes,
That's not
Oliver.
We don't have to call on you.
I wanted someone to. The talking phase is fun, though, in my opinion. You get to know about the person. You can have fun with them. You can like.
The
I don't know, like,
uncertainty is a little
if-
fun
if-
too, like the
if
thrill of
you-
the hunt, man.
Yeah, it's like that too. And honestly,
Hungry
like
like
Kill
the
of
wolf.
the Hun, man.
or like if you were to like, I don't know, this is gonna sound like really fuckboyish, like back when you were in college you could do this, but like I don't know if this was like someone you wanted to go on a date with, you could try different things to see how it would work, like play your personality in different ways to see what would work and what wouldn't. Just so
Oliver's
you
a
know.
sociopath.
This sounds kind of fuckboy, but I mean
I agree with him.
That's not
Sounds
fuckboy,
kinda
that's
fuckboy.
sociopath. We're making a very serious distinction since last episode.
We're all sociopaths, dog. Like, let's be
We're all
honest.
fucking
Okay,
psychos.
heck, you know, for certain girls though, you can't act the same way all the time because you're not going to get them. Yeah, if you act the same way all the time, yeah, you're yourself, and if that girl doesn't like you for you, then don't bother.
Yeah, that was very much how I was. I was gonna act like myself, and if a girl didn't like that, then she wasn't for me in the first place.
That's
Yeah.
true. But I mean, that's fair. I guess that's fair. I
No,
retract
it
my-
was fun playing different characters back whenever you had this unlimited
But
supply
I
of
get
people.
that. I mean, yeah, everybody had things that they kept from certain people that they wanted to seem cooler towards.
Like, I remember,
Yeah,
like,
of
back
course.
when I was like on my my real fuckboy age, I would like go up to girls and like
Oh,
talk
last
to
year?
them, and I would just be like,
now.
yeah, and she'd be like, oh, so what do you do? I'm like, I'm an astronaut, and it'd be like this like stupid fun banter, but she was into it. Like, I wouldn't do that normally. Normally, I'm just like fucking autistic, to be honest with you. But
Yeah, but there's always a certain level of front that like is okay to put on and that you almost have to put on at first. Like I'm not gonna walk up to a girl and be like, yeah, I play Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering all the time. Number one, she wouldn't care. Number two, you just don't.
she's like,
Okay,
who asked you?
That's for her to figure
I
out
don't know.
later.
I don't even know why I said my statement because any girl I've dated, I've always been myself. I haven't put on a front.
Oliver, I've always admired you so much for that. It's
the
like
girls too. You don't go looking for them. You attract.
There is this
you attract
phase.
them and you don't take shit from any girl or guy. Like,
There was
you
this
don't-
like phase that Oliver went through though, where he would be like really aggressive randomly. He would like get in their face, and I was just like, Oliver, you gotta tone it down. This is not that moment.
I'm like, the only reason you're getting away with stuff this level is because you're actually like drop dead
Hey.
gorgeous.
you know that, right?
He'd be like, "Oh, did you say that on purpose? Huh? And I'm just like, Oliver, calm down, buddy. She's like a little freaked out right now.
Or he'd be like, some girl would say something, he'd be like trying to joke with her. Oliver's like, well, that's because you're just like a pussy ass bitch.
I did have a ruthless phase, yeah.
Ruthless aggression. Yeah, man.
Anarchy.
Yeah, so going back to you, William. I definitely sense that apprehension where you're just kind of like, you know, either dipping your toe into it or
Yeah, like
you-
a little sheltered off, like a little wall is up. Yeah.
I think
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
I think
No,
there
for
is.
sure.
I think if you like this girl, you should just be yourself. Number
But
one.
if you're so forward, is that like too much too fast?
Well, don't be like, I want to fuck you. Like, no.
All right.
Or
I don't know if
like,
I'd say that.
I have really great feelings. Are we biologically compatible?
Okay, I don't know
No.
if I'd say that either.
Hey, I
No,
really
just be like,
vibe with
hey,
you.
I enjoy spending time with you. When's the next time that we can hang out again? Or
Yeah.
you can put the ball, or you can hold the ball and just be like, hey, I'm free Saturday. Me and the boys are, or me and the boys are doing this on Saturday. You want to tag along? Like, just like dumb shit like that.
That shows you care this much without having to say you care this much. Like I'm willing to
Invite you to
devote
my
this
already
much. I'm
pre-
willing to
I'm
give
really,
this.
I'm willing
I
to
want,
invite you to my pre-plans.
yeah, I'm inviting you to meet my friends. That's saying I am doing something recreational and I want you by my side. Like that says a lot of things without you having to say it.
And
right?
if she says no, everything's fine. You're still hanging out with the boys. Still doing cool shit.
All right. So what
Care-
am I getting?
care to
for
comment?
food, boy?
you have a lot of just ammo for your arsenal now.
Yeah.
You do.
There's so much.
But the
sage
last thing
advice
I need
from
help
from
with
the real sensitive
is what flavor of wings do I get?
Shut the fuck up.
Mango habanero.
Travis, did you try that
I
place?
need a second sauce.
Trav, did you try that place by your
Hawaiian.
house?
What place?
The place with the wings?
Oh, no,
it's
not
just
yet, bro.
wings?
Oh, come on.
Not yet.
man.
I'm waiting for you guys.
Are you talking about it's
Oh,
just
okay.
wings?
Shit.
We coming
No, I don't know
down
what
this
it's
weekend,
called.
bitch?
Actually, I was going to ask what you guys are doing Saturday morning.
Nothing
on Saturday morning?
Saturday, like morning, afternoon area. I'm going to be in the Reston area.
For
Oh,
what?
shit.
Jess and her mom are going to a candle making class.
Ooh.
And so she was offering to like take me down and like drop me off to hang with you guys if you'll be free.
Yeah, we'll be
We
here.
don't work till 4 on Saturday. So, yeah.
let's go get some fucking mimosas and shit.
Bro,
Yeah, that's what I'm
going
thinking.
to
Maybe I'll actually get some
Lake
chorizo on my
Lake
sandwich this
Ann,
time.
Dude, I'd be down. Yeah, high key. It's probably gonna be less crowded though because it's getting colder out.
Yeah, I mean, still though. I mean, mimosas will warm us up just fine.
But yeah, you'll be
it's-
free. We'd love to discuss plans on the show.
It's supposed to be 57 on Saturday, so that's not that bad actually.
We've got plans, boys.
All right. Solidified.
Fine lit.
Solid
Yeah.
those DMs.
So lit.
Bailey will be
So
here, but
lit.
she's leaving Saturday morning.
Can she stay until I leave?
No, she's gonna go hang out with Bork. She hasn't hung out with Bork in forever. So
Why didn't she bring Bork down? She can get mimosas with us.
Because they're doing something in the Shepherdstown area.
We just doxed ourselves in 2 different locations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're doing something in the Shepherdstown area. So she's gonna be here Friday night and leave early Saturday.
Wow, I get to see her.
Rip.
Yeah, she'll be here.
How early Saturday? Maybe I'll get to glimpse her.
I don't know. She hasn't told me all the deets yet when she has to leave.
If
I had to assume, she probably wants to be in the Shepherdstown area around like 10 or 11. So
Stop.
like 8:30.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
I want to take a rip with her before she leaves.
You gonna rip your cat?
Yeah.
I am Cad Bane.
Cad Bane. God, that was a fucking fugue state of a time.
You've
like
told that story.
My fucking everybody's like first few months of smoking and drinking.
Also, that time where we only had wax for the longest time. That's it. We didn't have leaves for a really long time.
Are we still on the show? Yes, we are. Update on my place of work. We had a kitchen manager get fired.
Whoa,
So wait, one quit last week. Now one got fired? What for?
It was the kitchen manager guy. He was being too bossy. Also, he was flirting with.
What?
Also, no, like he was a kitchen manager, but like he was trying to like take control of the restaurant. He was telling everybody that he was the whole manager. So like he was trying to like order around like the bartenders, stuff like that. He was staying after his shift, drinking a shit ton and just getting fucking belligerent. And then also he was flirting with like customers and shit like that, and just like being like really fucking creepy.
How long have that person been there before?
Like 2 months.
And they were already a kitchen manager?
Yeah, because
they were already
before me. Because they were the person that was supposed to train me to be a kitchen manager.
Damn, HR business.
Like, how do you just like do that at your place of work? I was scared to do anything that would even be perceived by anyone as the slightest bit out of line for like the first months.
Yeah, exactly.
No, exactly. Like with all this Me Too shit going on, I would not make. I've got a story. So I was at a work event, and you know how those things go. Everybody's drinking and stuff, and one particular person.
All the people of age, yes.
Yeah, exactly. And one person got super drunk, like belligerent, right before we even show up to a restaurant.
Like they pet the cats before they got there.
Yeah, and they also pet the cats beforehand.
Not a good idea.
At a work event, bro. At a work event.
Dude,
they were out of their mind.
And like one of the managers was like completely trolling her. she was like getting out of the booth and one of the dudes wouldn't get up. So she just like slid her ass over his dick and she went to the bathroom like 3 times. And after the third one, she obviously puked. Like, that post puke walk and that look to that person's face. They're like,
Yeah, that like that grayness in their face.
Yeah, man.
The paleness.
Exactly.
Disheveled.
Like,
Just
okay,
threw out, guys.
they're done. So meanwhile,
Gone.
I'm sitting next to this girl and her and I are chatting it up and I'm like slinging jokes because I've had a few drinks in me. So I'm all loose as shit. Like I'm chilling and I'm geeking over everything that's happening. And she's laughing at everything. And at one point, she sat there, laughed at my joke, and like put her head on my shoulder for like a good solid 15 seconds, like one Mississippi, two, right in front of my boss. I'm just sitting there like, I'm not doing this. This isn't me. You see this right now, right? I'm not doing this. I am so afraid of getting Me Too'd. It's unreal. And I'm a good guy. I've never done anything that has been fucking rapey or creepy or anything like that. That's just the fucking culture. I don't want to be part of that witch hunt.
Bro, but it's scary nowadays because you can get roped in really quick with that shit.
And like for false pretenses too, people can lie about that shit. It's like,
Oh,
okay, if we were in a
course.
room together alone, like what are you gonna say? There's nothing you can do. No.
If it'll get them a leg up at work, even more incentive.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fucking insane, man.
She grabbed my dick under the table. I saw it.
Grab my dick under the table.
I feel like when a guy tries to Me Too, it's usually not as effective.
Yeah, dude. What if I just try to Me Too everybody at my work and just like, hey, grab my penis? Thought.
I'm from
trust
Delaware.
me. I'm from Delaware.
I'm from Delaware. This bitch who's my VP, she's grabbed my dick. I was like, I'm
just grabbing it under the table.
I need you HR.
And I forgot. I'm HR. So you're fired.
You just won HR.
Yeah, that'd be
You ever seen that episode of Family Guy about the Me Too thing and like transgenders?
I haven't gotten caught up to Family Guy. In a hot
this sounds
second.
like it's going in a cut direction.
I always said, and they say this is about HR. That's all.
Wow.
Cut, speed run, any percent.
No, a few episodes ago was the fucking cut speed run. Somebody said something immediately. I think it was like something racist against Asian people, and they were just like, "All right."
And the whole rest of the show was just cuttable things. Whether it was doxing, too much secret information revealed.
There's secret information being revealed.
There was a lot of secret
the truth.
The lost episodes have a lot of secret information.
I wanna get some more guests on here and just ask them like, because we get people loose, man. Like we had Sor Zeffy talk about how he was a virgin, which was fucking awesome.
Bro.
We have
Did you see what he dressed up as for fucking Halloween?
No.
Some anime weeaboo shit.
Oh, okay. I'm not surprised.
What about Alex or Borg's BF? Are they ever gonna hop?
I asked him like whenever he got off of probation, and he was like, I needed like at least a few months.
That's fair.
I was thinking about getting Crazy Sam on for the 100th episode. That'd be crazy.
Oh my god!
Yes, we've talked about it so much on here.
Dude,
I would say that's a bad
He's gonna yell at me
idea.
for not accepting his Facebook friend request.
I would say, you know what's gonna happen in that quarters?
What are some other fucking characters?
We gotta have Robin back on again.
Yo, should we get a girl perspective and get?
I was gonna say, for as far as female guests, what about like the Hungry?
Dude, I think she would do it.
I think she'd be a good fit. I think she'd be a good fit as a guest.
I think she would fucking do it.
What about Tubes? No?
Tubes?
I don't know if she'd be into it.
Yeah, we haven't even had like really Bales or Jess on either. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
what's wrong with us?
Bailey does not want to be on it.
No.
Yeah,
no.
she's
especially
Jess
while you're in
might.
the cum zone. No.
Jess likes to offer girl perspective.
She would get murked, bro. It's 4-1.
What are we gonna do? Roast her the
I'm
whole
de
time?
facto on her side.
Oh, you're just like automatically take her side no matter what, even if
I
you
have
disagree
to.
with it,
I'll say this: if the podcast ever explodes, I want her as like the producer on the show, adding in tidbits every once in a while. I think that'd be good.
If we ever start all like hating each other and refuse to work together, and she has to take over and keep us all together because we're actually becoming famous, this would be a good sitcom.
She'd be a good manager. I'll say that.
This would
For
be a
sure.
good sitcom. The sitcom starts at a point where we're like actually getting famous, but then the fame gets to our heads and we start to all hate each other. But then as the sitcom goes on, we all start to like grow closer together again, and eventually we're back to like being the best friends that we were when we started the show.
I think
So you pretty
I
much
would.
just described Entourage, and I saw Brandon smile and twinkle in his eye because that's the road that he wants these boys to go down.
Dude, I forever fantasize about that. You're kind of off the mark about like the fame going to their head, but like I would love it if we were just like rolling down LA, like just doing our business. That'd be so sick.
No, the fame would
Um,
never go to our heads. Just four
I don't know.
sociopaths become famous.
Dude, I feel like I'd be like a little dicky, but like I'd appreciate you guys low key, but at the same time, I'm making a bunch of dickhead comments and shit.
We put you in your place.
Has Messica gotten the 5 crown yet or no?
No, she's gotten 3 in a row.
Oh,
3 wins in a row. Has not hit the 5 yet.
Has not been able to hit the 5.
Why hasn't she started fucking Twitch streaming yet?
She hasn't been able to play much actually because we were having these internet issues because this old house and its shit walls, and we're just in a way bigger house now, and I guess was not prepared for how little the Wi-Fi would reach some of our devices. The PS4 has shit like Wi-Fi picking up capability. So I have it plugged in Ethernet now though.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's pretty pog doing the thing. Oliver's got the 100-footer in his room
But
right
the
now.
Twitch stream on the PlayStation 4, you
100-footer.
gotta get like a capture card and shit. This sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
$70. It's not that bad.
You can live stream for free on YouTube through any PS4.
Don't do that.
You can, but you're like a
I would
minute.
not let her be a
actual
YouTube streamer.
You're like a minute behind when you stream that though. Like people watching live.
Hey guys, just wanted to make my announcement. I'm gonna start streaming on YouTube.
I'm actually a Fall Guys mixer streamer, even though it's dead.
Yeah, Fall Guys isn't as popular anymore though. All the big streamers are playing it, not anymore.
No.
Not
Now
as
that Vanguard's out, everyone's gonna start trying
What'd
to
you
play that
say?
again.
I don't know, with all the big games out too, but I haven't seen anything about that new
Just
Battlefield.
said Fall Guys is not dead.
Is the new Battlefield out yet or no?
No, it comes out
Battlefield
soon.
2042.
Yeah, is it coming out at the end of this month or something?
It comes out like within the next week, I think.
I don't
damn.
follow
COD is
those
beating
around.
it. COD beat it on the release, man.
Trav, you're gonna cop it if it looks good?
No,
Yeah,
No? Okay.
I have Battlefield 1.
No hype behind it.
What other Battlefield do I need?
That's true. That's the best
Facts.
in my opinion. Best one in my opinion.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
Battlefield
one.
1 is really good.
Yeah.
I just shit my pants.
Nice.
Well, I guess that means we have to end the show. Thank you for joining us, everybody.
We still got like
My
10
name is
minutes.
Will,
Yeah.
aka Lacron. This has been episode 90. Fucking, we're 10 more episodes away from episode 100, and we're gonna have this crazy motherfucker on.
Whoa.
We're fucking ready for
Digits.
this shit.
Well, who are some other fucking characters in our lives that we think would be good?
Crystals would be good.
I should go on like a sex
Yeah, should we have the
predator
whip?
site and just look
No.
up these people and have one of them on
No.
our show.
No.
That would be a good,
Crystals would be
female,
good. I feel
female
like,
perspective on the show. The wit.
also, this is like a random thought. Rush would be a good one. I feel like maybe.
Crush?
Yeah. See Rush. See Rush.
Yeah, he'd be all right.
It'd be all right.
I've been wanting to get Noah back on the show.
True.
For a while now.
Django.
It's that fart week.
Let it all
Yeah.
out, make the fart squeak.
I feel like he's just saying let it all out, make a part. I don't know. But
Yeah. Greg would be another great guest.
We've had him on, haven't we?
I would say wait on him till next year.
Have we not had him on? Why? Why not this year?
He didn't repub us, bro.
You still
Oh, that's
He has
true.
a year probation. We didn't pub us.
He didn't
No, we
repub
said we
us.
would never have him on again because of that.
No, we can have him on again, but I feel like he should repub it this time for sure. He probably wouldn't because we talk about too much shit. He probably doesn't want his fans to know that he said some of this.
He doesn't want his ideals intertwined with ours.
Yeah.
He doesn't want his politics getting out.
Sounds like a small problem.
He doesn't want his viewpoint to be out there in a heinous light with his current viewers and that think of him as not heinous, probably.
He doesn't want his personal life to be under such a microscope.
Yeah, probably facts. All right, you guys pick any other characters we could put on here?
Nobody else is on that level. Yeah. I mean, like, we have a bunch of characters in our lives that I don't necessarily want on the show. Like, I was thinking FD, but I was like, that would be just AIDS.
No.
So why are you so cancerous on Twitter?
A lot of people that I'm thinking of are more like people I want to watch in a cage, not have on the show.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I kind of
want to watch at a zoo, but not have on the show and actually talk to.
What about EGB? Probably no. Also,
no.
Yeah, that's why
I cannot stand her.
What about Ripper?
She's fine.
Yeah, I think she's genuinely a cool fucking person. I'll say that.
Okay, what about Auschwitz?
I'd like him. I told him he should be in the fucking pod.
He was a great presence in our lives.
Yeah,
what about AC?
He could have some stories, bro. He could have some early Travis, Brandyn, Oliver.
We should have Curtin on for sure.
We should.
I know.
We should hit her up. Oliver, hit her up.
She might have some loyalty there, Brandyn. She might
slide in her DMs.
Dude, I was looking through my text messages from freshman year of college, and give me a second. I have a conversation between me and her, and she was like, I don't remember what the context was, but I was going in on her, like just being a little piss baby. Like I feel really bad about this, actually.
She'll probably actually remember so many more crazy stories than we do from our freshman year because she was like probably lit way less than us and also just has a better memory.
We didn't meet her. We met her sophomore year.
All right, so I have a text message.
We met Curtin immediately, child.
Who's Curtin?
Amanda Curtin.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
Cut that.
I thought you were talking about LFG, one of the girls from LFG.
So I have a text message thread here. She says, "I'm seriously so disappointed in you guys. It's not even funny." And I say, "I don't care. Often. It's not even funny." She said, "I'm so pissed right now. Don't even make jokes. Like, I'm on the verge of tears. For years, I was left out of shit, and it hurts. It's not okay. You guys are being assholes."
This was like a weekly conversation we'd have with her because we wanted to play video games and she wanted to like go outside or something.
Dude.
Brandon's remorseful.
It's so okay. You were excluding me, and I'm saying that I've been excluded from most things most of my life, and it's not about what. It's the fact that you are leaving two people out. It's the equivalent of leaving you and Travis out, inviting everyone to the apartment.
No, do you know what this was about? Do you know what this was about? It was about real sensitive guy hours.
What?
Like us having real sensitive guy hours and saying her and Tubes couldn't come. Guys only. Was it only. Not? Was it not?
Only for the boys.
Dude, freshman year, we spent way too much time in 326.
We spent way too little, in my opinion. I wish we spent double the amount of time.
I probably spent more time.
Yeah, this is the same year that Brandyn didn't fucking have a sober week.
You 100% spent more time in our dorm than your own.
Yeah, we would just come back and just all chill there, and it'd be like 10, it'd be like 11. I'm like, all right, it's time for bed. I'm like, all right, I'll go back to my dorm.
I don't know how we like.
I'm surprised you guys get annoyed by that, bro.
Having people knocking on our door all the time. We liked it. We wanted it. We said we wanted it.
Yeah,
we got it. People were always knocking on our door, man. We were never alone.
We were alone together.
Except when who goes there. That should have been a lonely moment.
I can't believe that. Have we told that on the show?
Yeah, probably a million times. But don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. Brandyn, don't say anything. He's forgot about it. Don't say anything.
Told what?
Who goes there?
Exactly. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes,
we have told that on the show.
Yes, we have definitely told that on the show.
Why would you say that?
Brandyn, why did you bring that up, bro?
Why would you say
Leave
that?
that in
He's
the past.
escaping.
Leave
The
it in the
killer is
past, bro. Leave it in the past.
Travis was a little sus that day.
Past is the past.
The past is the past, boy.
What stays in 326?
What happens in Club 623?
All right.
You thought we were slick with that.
Even Brandon the cousin fucker. All right.
We were not slick with anything,
Brandyn
man.
the
Everyone
cousin
knew we
fucker.
were the party dorm. The fucking RAs knew.
Oh yeah.
They just were partying there too.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
We had the dirt on them.
I remember I
Alright.
had some catnip, and the dogs were showing up. I was like, "Fuck, what am I gonna do?" So I put it in like these coffee grounds inside of a bag, inside of a Tupperware thing, and put it in my. Nothing happened, of course, because that dog was retarded.
Gunth couldn't do shit, bro.
Yeah, dude, Gunth wasn't. He was fucking dog shit as a job, but we appreciate him for that.
He could not smell a cat if it was right in front of him.
We'd walk by him high as out of our fucking gourd. What's up, Gunth?
Don't pet him. Barking. Who got yelled at? You or Oliver for that? Or was it Oliver's roommate?
Wasn't me.
I don't remember.
I think it might have been Oliver's roommate who tried to reach down and pet him, and the cop yelled at him. Don't pet him. He's working. He was like laying against the wall.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have been having a great week. What about the boys? We've had a little sighting of the Real Sensitive Guy Hours this past weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they were
Yes, we
spotted
got
in
together
public.
They
were spotted
West.
in an unknown location at an unknown restaurant who did put chorizo on their breakfast sandwich this time.
Finally, dog. Finally.
Yeah.
About
The
that time.
rightful fucking tastes were there.
That woman NPC was hilarious.
That
She
lady
was like a little above an
gave me
NPC for me. She
creepy
was
cat
like Big Smoke. She was like more of a side character even.
Yeah, she was like a side
good.
quest, you know? Like she
Yeah, exactly. She wasn't just like a walking around NPC. She was like a small quest giving NPC, like a kill 10 chickens type quest, but a quest nonetheless.
Oh yeah, definitely sheep shearer level, but still like relevant enough that you have to complete the quest in order to like, you know, get
Move
this
on.
specific weapon or
Relevant
armor
enough that you
piece.
want to complete it. Like I was pleasantly enjoying the conversation with the boomer lady.
Yeah, yeah.
She was funny.
Big boom.
I have to ask, is there alcohol in those? Rightful question to ask because it was like 11 in the morning.
Good context. So we went out to get brunch. Travis's girl was doing some fucking pottery class or something like that.
Candle making.
Candles.
Come on, man.
She's better than that. She's better than that.
Candle actually smells so good and permeates the house very well.
How many she
I will
make?
say. She made
How many she
one.
make?
Could you
She
have made
one and
like
her mom
a?
made one.
Could you
Is
make
it a
like a
big one?
shit smelling candle if you wanted to?
If you wanted to, I mean, I don't imagine they'd give you like shit
The
scent,
option?
but I bet you could I bet it's like colors. Like if you combine a bunch, you eventually get brown. Bet if you put a bunch of good smells together, you could eventually get a shit smell.
So are you
Or too
comparing
much.
brown to shit right now?
Sells
Yeah.
shit
Or
smelling
you could
candles.
or you could
That's what
get
color
like
it is.
you could get like a really potent smell that is not very becoming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
That's
so
a good
Agree.
sentence right there for us all to say.
Travis,
Someone sells a shit smelling candle.
that'd be pretty cool, honestly. I think some people would buy that for the meme.
I think people do. I think it is.
Yeah, I feel like there are like
people
bad
sell
smelling
bags of
candles.
dicks that you can send people.
You like put it on your enemy's windowsill and just burn it.
Yeah.
Shit candle.
Oh, that'd
Oliver,
be
you
sick.
okay over there? You almost spit out your fucking Dr. Pepper hearing about the bag of fucking dicks.
I didn't
Did you
know
not
Will.
know about
I didn't
that?
know Will went so in depth about dicks.
Bro, you can send people a gummy bag of dicks. Like you can put in someone's address
Like a
and it'll go
bachelorette
to them
party.
like
Well, no, it's like
signed.
you're supposed to send it to someone you don't like because you're telling them
Yeah.
to eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
Get it?
Literally.
Okay, but if somebody
Okay,
sends
but-
me
okay, but
gummy
okay.
dicks, I'm gonna eat the fuck out of those
But
dicks.
why is dick
Gosh.
so bad? Because girls literally suck it. They put it inside themselves. Like
Did you guys?
Oh God,
What?
Oliver, just
Yo, some
welcome
girls,
to
you know, like some girls
me
just
with
fucking
Oliver Wickheiser.
just fucking scissor each other, I guess, you know? Like we can't be
how do you know
discriminatory.
what that
here.
is, Brandon? How do you know what that is?
I watched a lot of videos.
I watched lesbian porn as a kid, Oliver. We all did.
Okay.
Did you guys in like early high school have like figure out those like the sexual section of Spencer's?
Yeah.
at like the mall or whatever.
In
And
seventh grade, everybody was just like, "Have you gone to the back of Spencer's?"
we would always like dare each
"Oh."
other to buy one of the penis lollipops and like walk around the mall sucking on it.
God, those are fucking hilarious, dude. No, like there was always like that mystery with Spencer's, wasn't there?
No,
Like as a
dude,
kid, because like
Becky,
you couldn't go
you-
back there at all.
You could use it
And
as
then-
like an insult. It'd be like, Sarah loves the back of Spencer. She has bought everything back there.
And then you finally go back there as like an adult, and you're like, this really isn't that much. Like this isn't really that. This isn't as
Yeah.
bad. This isn't as it is bad as it gets.
I feel like I listen to My Chemical Romance every night and like get really down to that shit.
I want to know what the interview process for Spencer's.
You like cock?
Is.
You like balls?
Probably like if you look
Like,
like
are
you should
you
work at
willing
Hot
to
Topic but
handle-
hornier, you should work at
Well,
Spencer's.
think about it like
Piercings,
this.
dildos.
Think about it like
sex
this:
toys.
someone who you have to get hired. You have to know about the industry also. You have to know how much things can give off. If you catch my drift,
I'm talking about cum. I'm
was
talking about
say
balls.
They want to know if you know how much each vibrator will make you come.
How much volume do you come out?
How many gallons of semen will you ejaculate from your body?
just once.
Differs every
Anyway,
time.
so we went to get brunch.
Oh yeah, wait, that's where you're at.
And so we go get brunch, and our idea was we're just gonna get fucking wasted, and we go and we sit down, we order our food and shit, and there was this old lady NPC that was there, and she was just chit-chatting it up with us. They sat down.
Can we talk about her husband real quick?
Yeah,
as soon as we sat down, this lady's husband does not look amused with us, because as soon as we sit down, they bring us our drinks, and so he sees them and he's
What
like,
do you mean? He was fine.
He
was just
looked
shy.
fine.
No, I'm with Will here. I'm with Will.
He was just shy.
He was just
annoyed, dude. Because I feel like he was like that husband that knows like his wife will get like this, like get talkative and like interactive.
Yeah.
So like he doesn't like it. So he's just like, oh.
Well, he should have married a different woman, man. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that she just started talking to us. We were about to go downstairs, and she offered us like to sit at their table.
The lady across from us was not pleased, though.
The lady across from us, no, I got bad vibes from her. She was
we sat down
and
and
her
then
backpack just so we could take a fucking
the
picture.
husband, I'm sussy that he was mad. I think he was just shy. But the lady across the table,
one thing that really
mad.
gave me that
annoyed.
vibes that like she was pissed off was whenever the side quest NPC was like, "I'll take a picture of you guys," and then
she asked her to move her book bag. I'm like, no, we'll just move over.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, she took a fire pic.
Like picked up her book bag and moved it.
Bro, she was so delayed on that. Like the lady had to like almost like touch her to get her attention because she had her headphones in.
She had the AirPods.
Oh my god, she looked so
she had the Raycons
annoyed when she had to move it. Like she was so slow to move that back.
I gotta say though, I was really relieved whenever both or all three NPCs left. Lady with a book bag, and whenever we actually got to come out in full form, and we talked about a lot of things that day that I didn't think I would talk about, and I'm sure Travis wouldn't think he would talk about.
Yeah, there were also like then some like people our age sat down at the table, but they weren't paying attention to us. So like we
tried to interact with those NPCs, but they were
I tried like 3 times to buy them drinks. They were not drinking. I don't know. They seemed not very fun to me.
They seemed like the goody two shoes kind of vibe. Like they didn't seem like they were like that into like.
Well, the dudes kind of gave me Chad vibes, but I get like as soon as they started talking, I was like, no, there's no way.
No.
This was some kind of awkward date situation for sure. Like early
they're
date.
academy brats.
Yeah,
they walked in like they were like couples for a long time, but I feel like this was some awkward early double date by the time they sat down because they were like not talking. I feel maybe we were just stealing all the air. But
yeah, they
were not talking.
Like the two dudes were talking, but the two chicks weren't talking to each other at all. Yeah. And then the guy would go, like one guy would go to talk to his girlfriend or whatever, like one of the girls, and then it would just be awkward silence for a little bit.
They didn't know each other.
So two people who have been together for a while trying to hook up his friend and her friend, perhaps.
Oh, I think that's a good scenario. I think that was probably
plausible. Might be the scenario.
Plausible.
Yeah. We might have fucked that up.
Or they didn't know each other.
So sorry
what are you
if you're
talking
watching
about?
this.
Random
Man,
blind date.
If you sit at the group table, you have to be okay with the group. That is how I feel. You sat down at
This
the
ain't
group
the kids'
table.
table. This ain't the kids' table.
This is the sensitive guys' table. Like
This
This is
ain't
the adult sensitive table.
You come
okay?
into our world, bitch.
This is the not safe for work
Exactly.
table.
when I leave, you're not going to do anything. You're just going to sit there in that brunch
You don't
place
know
until I
me
return.
after
You're an
this.
NPC.
You'll never see me again. Bye.
Yeah, no, for sure. So we got pretty wasted. We get back because Will has to work later on that day, so he only has like 2 drinks, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I had 2 of the mimosas and don't get me wrong, I had 1 of each, and both are very good. I like that grapefruit one. That grapefruit one was really, really nice.
The most 5-head thing was when we mixed them. That was really good.
That
5-head.
that sounded like it would have been really good.
Oliver has some good taste there. What's up?
Yeah.
I tried it. I was the one. I was the guinea.
Yeah. It
You
was
were the
good.
guinea.
I was the guinea.
Yeah.
Begin.
Papa New
Begin.
Guinea. Papa New Guinea.
Papa New
We
Guinea.
get back and, we're all pretty sauced. We even get more sauce. The goal was to rap the whole time. And, I don't know if you've ever seen that meme where like the one guy is sitting there with the birthday hat and he's like, he says something that he knows about while everybody else is interacting with each other. Well, our version of that is somebody put on a beat. Like that's us. That's what we do. So we get back and our whole goal is to rap. And the series of events that unfolds was insane to me. And I want to kind of like tell it and you guys give your feedback on this. So we start off and it starts off fair enough. You got to have your warm-up song. You got to have your warm-up beat.
Yeah, we had all assured each other that we were going to be like a little rusty at that point. It had been a few weeks out of practice for each of us, pretty much, at least.
Oliver always, I got to say, Oliver, his free association, his ability to jump from one topic and relate it to another topic is unmatched. I've never met anybody.
It was so insane, man. It's like COVID to Rick Grimes to soccer to he's everywhere, and it's like all flowing.
I remember when I was
really
rapping,
nice. I like the flow.
I remember when I was rapping. Sorry, not to cut you off. When I said like I'm making a wish like Jafar or something, like Travis was like, "What the fuck, bro? Like how the fuck?"
And what's great about it is like you can flow.
Choppy.
Yeah.
He has good flow. It's choppy flow though, but it's still a good pace though. Yeah. It's choppy in the sense of like what Brandon was saying. Like you jump from topic to topic, and it's amazing.
Going from the last time I seriously like heard you freestyle with us to now, like the last time we actually got to do it versus this most recent time, you're on a legit whole other level, Oliver.
You're really good.
One thing I think he needs to definitely work on is like his rhythm and like his like jumpiness. But you've got the hardest part down, coming up with new topics. Honest, I can get a flow and I can get a rhythm down, but coming up with new things to say is fucking incredibly hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Brandon literally asked me, but I was like, how do you come up with this? Like, how do you think about stuff? I'm like, bro, my mind is like 3 steps ahead of what I'm going to say because I have to be ready for when it comes. Like, shit.
I don't know, man. I feel the opposite. I feel like I'm just firing off top, but thinking like in 0.5 seconds every time. Like, just going right off the top of my head. And like, I think it worked out really well the other day.
Yeah, so I think that's, Travis and I kind of work off of instinct, like ultra instinct Goku type shit, where it's just like, we don't even know what we're saying, but something immediately pops in our head and we just go.
Yeah.
And like, and honestly,
it's really nice to watch. It's really nice to watch because you guys are both different in your styles with it. Like Travis, and I'll say this, and you guys can correct me otherwise if you guys have like other opinions.
Go ahead.
I can't move my thing out.
I know, just talk in front of it.
Shut the fuck up.
Just talk in front of it.
But so the way Travis goes in, Travis is like, I wouldn't say dark in a sense, but like Travis goes really hard. Like he cusses a lot. He says like a lot of like, I don't want to say mean things, but like
I would say sussy. Sussy is a great word.
Sussy shit.
When I get into like a verse, I start getting like really intense.
It's really nice. That's the word I'm looking for. Intense. It's very intense. Brandon, on the other hand, is very upbeat, happy, says the goofy shit, says the weird shit, but it still has flow to it. It's nice. It's even. but it doesn't make any sense, but makes sense. It's weird.
The ideas flow, but it's like at the same time, there's no overarching theme.
At the same time,
if you think what was Brandon thinking when he
something.
said this, it all starts to come together.
Brandon will say something, and then like a minute later, you'll be like, "Wait, what did he say? He said what?"
So we start off in the beginning verses, right? And they're usually dog shit. Like, it's all like the same shit that we've reiterated every single time. It's what we've memorized because as you rap for a very long time, it's you start to memorize certain lines that you can really go off of based off of the mood.
The first beat is like a vocal exercise. Like it's a warm up, man. We call it a warm up for a reason. It's literally like a vocal exercise. It's like
PE class whenever you're doing the fucking arm circles and shit. That's exactly what it is.
The plank. I fucking hated the planks.
So this is where I'm going to diverge into my thinking. The second beat and the third beat, and I think maybe the fourth beat, I was very disappointed in myself because I was like, every time that I'm in the car, I spit wild shit. And I have a theme to it. I have bars, everything flows really well. And I think what it is the pressure of having other people around me coming into it.
Someone's watching you, you get
there's a little pressure.
It gets to your head a little.
Like for me, when I first start all together, I get like nervous a little bit at first. Until I get into my flow, I'm like, I'm gonna suck.
Oh my god, when it first starts, when we're doing like about to do the first beat is where I have my peak nervousness because I'm like, what if I'm like way more rusty than everybody and everybody else sounds like fucking Kanye and I sound like Lil Pump?
So I go into the first four beats and I'm sitting there like fucking disappointed in myself, kind of in my own feelings. We go outside for a little bit because everybody's got to pet the cat and do their thing. And I come back in and there's a Drake beat that's on. I don't remember what it is. I'm sure I could look it up really quickly. And I start feeling it and I like bring that emotion forward and I just start spitting. Dude, I don't remember anything that I said, but I remember the feeling of looking up and everybody being like, oh my God. And like just kept on going and going. Like in my head, I was like, just keep going. And that's all that like was going through my brain and everything just flowed out perfectly. That to me, I came out of that like shaking because it was like an out of body experience. I
came out of that whole session like that because I'm like, I didn't expect us to just ramp up to that level after not having like done it and not having done it together in so long.
Facts.
Oh, also, one thing that I wanted to add from my point of view, Travis is usually on fucking point, right? Oliver usually has his thing where it's like, it's good, but it needs some work. William never raps.
Oh my God.
Dude, I never rap.
So here's what happened, right? So Travis came in, and I won't give too many details on yours, Will, because I want you to explain your point of view. Okay. Travis came in and went fucking hard. He really went insane. Oliver came in with some witty shit. He came in with an actual good flow alongside the beat. And Will rapped for the first time, and it blew my fucking mind. So in my head, I'm sitting there like, I need to come up with something that's going to fucking kill it right now. All of those emotions came out during that. Like, it was insane.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if we were recording that Drake beat and the 4 a.m. beat, I'm like actually want to cry that we didn't record those two because you could have put that straight on the fucking Thought Process album. I said it then and I say it again now. I don't remember what we said in either of them either, but I know if we recorded it, we could put it on the Thought Process album.
Nah, I feel you.
Well, can you
see everyone recording?
Yeah, facts. The next time we just need to have like one phone out with like a voice recording sesh. Will, I want to know your thoughts.
I don't rap as much. I usually end up like I'll play into it. But yeah, like we could definitely do that. I can definitely be the person.
You can be our DVR.
I can be that because like Brandon said, I don't rap a lot. I don't know if it's
I rap a little.
I don't know if it's more of like nerves more than anything, but it was always just like a self-conscious thing, I guess, in a sense. Like, it was always something that like, it wasn't really something I didn't think I couldn't do. Mm-hmm. It was just something that I was just like, I don't need to. I don't
You
need
were
to do
biding
it.
your time. You only dropped a few lines, but you were like
Right.
rapping fast, changing your
So,
flow, like for the first time, just popping it off like that.
like
That was insane.
how everybody else does it, everyone else does it off the dome. I don't. I really can't. My brain moves too fast for me to catch up. But what I can do is sometimes I can catch some of the things fast enough. So I like to write my stuff down and like prep it. So that's what led into like this whole thing because someone played like something esque of Mac Miller.
The
And
Mac,
I was
no,
like,
it was
It was
Weekend.
it was
Weekend.
Weekend. Yeah. And so like I've always loved like that kind of thing. So I was like, all right, fuck it. Like ideas, thoughts, like adverbs, pronouns, all that shit. They're fucking flowing right now.
I'll be good about a
So like
weekend.
I was like, all right, I need to step outside. And they're like, why? What's going on? I'm like, I need to smoke or something like that. And
Whoa.
Oliver comes out. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll take a hit of nicotine too, I guess. I'm already done mine. I'm like, okay, cool. So he comes out and I'm like, Oliver, I'm actually coming out here to write some stuff. And he's like, oh.
Mhm.
So Oliver got to witness like my brain working full hand. And so I think Oliver can attest that like me being somebody that like would like do it off the top of my head could not work. My mind moves way too fast.
I feel that.
In that
I
sense.
feel like
Your
you
IQ is
could
just
once you
too
get
high.
more practice. And also like one of the things too that I think is like super easy, and I've done it, so obviously this is a little biased, but like rapping like from the beginning standpoint is just like rapping about things you know. Don't try to like match everybody else's rhythm or how fast they're going or what they're talking about, because the easiest thing to rap about is just like what you know and what you've experienced or like things you like or whatever it is, because that's just easy because you know it.
I wanted to wait until the end to say this, but I felt the same way as you for a very long time. Like these two boys over
True
here,
facts.
Oliver
Yeah,
and
dude.
Travis.
We
like
were
can
day
attest.
ones, bro.
I've always wanted to write lyrics. I've always wanted to like make music and things like that, but I was never unshy, confident, I guess is the word, to go ahead and do it. And one day I just decided that I was gonna do it. And I went in and I put myself out there and I did it. It was scary as fuck because, you know, Travis and Oliver have been doing this for forever and Travis was starting to get really good. And it was really scary for me, but I just went in, and then after that, you know, we went out and smoked and we came back and Travis and I rapped for like literally 2-3 hours in our apartment. And it was the coolest shit ever because not only can I relate to them in some sort of way, but I was also to do something that I was very afraid of. And I think that I've never really wanted to pressure you to rap because I know it takes everybody time, and once your moment comes, it comes. And I think your brain working as fast as it does plays to your advantage, but you need to be able to do it on your own time. And
You have to like rein it. You have to like rein it under control and use that speed to your advantage.
Brother, if once I unlock that, I'm gonna be Brandon. I'm gonna be unlocking that Sharingan, boy. I'm gonna be coming for you. With how fast that brain goes.
Oh damn!
I feel
he's gonna like he's gonna analyze our flow and then just like make it his own.
Oh, just everything. Just do it faster and better.
Dude, you don't even need to do it better. You could be fucking worse, but the fact that you do it at all takes some fucking balls.
What we need to start doing is what we did at the beginning, man. Because at the beginning we would do stuff like that to like hone our skills, basically, like kind of like drills. So like the stuff we would do, like, okay, here's a theme. Like we each get a theme and we have to rap about that theme in our verse. Or it would be like, let's all go around and roast this person. And that was a really cool one because you couldn't like, well, you could, but like you didn't want to like repeat a roast, right? You didn't want to say something someone else had already said. So it really forced you to think harder and like incorporate more variety just because you didn't want to say something someone else had already said about that person.
Or the things that we would do, like the two-liners raps about people, and you have to guess.
Yeah,
the slam poetry. That was a good start.
We high key used to do drills. Like it was basically what we were doing.
The quarters thing was fun too. It's kind of on the same sense.
But I want to know from Will's perspective. You know,
yeah, just like rhyme drills
in the moment. in the moment, what were you feeling? Like your thoughts while you were doing it, and not only that, like afterwards, what was going through your head?
So like obviously like I wanted to find like the right like beat or something like that to it. So we went through like that whole ordeal of like finding the right beat. Um Laying them down, I didn't say them um like the way I had written them down, I guess, because it was like
Rarely
just
works out that way, man.
yeah.
But it sounded good, I can assure you.
Yeah.
it was good.
So like it didn't sound good in that aspect, but the flow seemed good. I felt like if I had tamed the mind that is mine, I could have like gone off and like created something really good with that like kind of flow. Um Afterwards I felt pretty good, I would say. Like I wasn't like, yeah, I fucking killed that shit. Yeah. No. No, I was just like, no, it felt really good. I felt like I did good. I felt like I could improve, and of course that's always like the one thing. Um I did listen to a couple like beats on the way home. I didn't really say or rap a lot like for the entire song. But anytime that something sounded really good, I would say it out loud or like rap it out loud and it sounded pretty good. So like I felt I was starting to gain a little confidence in that sense with like how like all of that's all of that can go.
Cool. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, now we should freaking get back on each other about this shit. You know, like we should like take one of Noah's beats and just like give it to the like distribute. Somebody should pick a beat, distribute it to the other three of us, and say, write like your verse for this song. Get back to me.
Well, since you're saying it, I'm gonna put the responsibility on you.
All right, I'll find us a good beat. I'm gonna look back at that group chat of all the ones he sent, and I'm gonna find us a good one, and I'm gonna put it into the Real Sensitive Guys group chat and say, write to this. And maybe we should come back next week and perform them, or maybe 2 weeks from now.
I think give it a little bit more. Yeah.
I would say like, you know, give it a due date for sure. I don't know if we should. I think we should not perform it on the show and just like kind of talk about our progress. And
yeah, it would be hard to do it with us all being in different places. If we were to do another live show and perform it, though,
yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah. We should wrap the intro.
Idea.
I want to know like your guys, Oliver and Travis. I want to know your guys' thoughts on the whole thing too. Whoever wants to go.
Go ahead, Ollie.
The whole thing about what, like how struggling.
Our sesh on Saturday.
You can go into.
Okay, the sesh. Sorry. I thought it was a good time. I enjoyed myself. Like it was good. I didn't know all the festivities that we would get into. But it was. I enjoyed myself. It was a good time. It was something to do.
Brandyn had a good night that night.
I enjoyed myself. Yeah, it was a good time. I mean, the boys were in town, so that's always fun.
Cool. You that was like the most hockey player interview.
You
I've
were the
ever
most
heard.
sports athlete getting interviewed.
Yeah, we just need to double down. You know, heads to the grindstone. Win this.
I'm really happy the boys showed up at the end of the day. Everything turned out all right. Can't wait for it to happen again.
I didn't really know what we would get into. When we went to this cafe, I didn't know we would be getting mimosas. I thought we might all get like one mimosa and have some food. And
that's not how we roll.
No, I was like, we go hard, and then Brandyn Travis like, yeah, we'll buy a pitcher. I'm like, all right, like shit.
Here we go hard, baby.
Yeah, we knew what it was going to be. I believe Brandyn and I were on the same page about that.
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
Trav, I want to know. So, like, give us a fucking technical analysis of everybody's raps. You were the one that fucking started this shit. You know, really go into what everybody's raps were like, and like, you know, you can even fucking roast us. Who gives a fuck? You know, give us your thoughts.
Everybody was in rare form, man. Obviously, everybody was in rare form. We, despite our rustiness, really just slipped right back into it. And honestly, it was one of the best sessions that we've ever done, if not the best. I could put it up there. I mean, we've had some pretty crazy ones.
I put it top like 4. Maybe
it's easily 3. Top 4, easily top 3 even. Yeah. I feel like Oliver, the free association thing is just your biggest strength right now. Like completely. It's so insane. The stuff you pull out of your ass, the stuff you remember, like old TV shows, references, how you can just think of that so fast. You're like playing 5D chess with it. But I think you do a lot of like, if I had to say something really specific for you to work on, you say a lot of times a word and then I think you just get really excited to find a rhyme for it and you just hit that rhyme too fast, which puts you in the rut of having to find another word to say or another rhyme that rhymes with the other two words.
Yeah.
I think if you space out your rhymes more, you'll have an even easier time just flowing along. But you're already doing really good at it. But I think you're like putting too much strain on yourself doing that kind of thing a lot. You can do it sometimes, obviously, to like segue you into another flow or something like that. But you don't need to keep doing it to yourself. You're just making it harder.
Fair.
Brandyn?
I think that's good.
It's the flow is on point, obviously. Like you never miss a beat with the flow. And you never miss a beat with like making a rhyme. But like we said earlier, again, sometimes it doesn't make very much sense, but most of the time it's in a good way. Like you just need to like put that cherry on top more.
Yeah.
Like you say a lot of things and it almost makes sense and then you just abandon it and start saying something else. If you could just really tie it together and make it all make sense.
I have something for Brandon too, maybe. This is just me. Sorry to interject real quick.
No, go ahead.
I feel like for at least myself, and I know Travis, I think he feels this. I don't know if he notices it, but I do. It's like when you're rapping, when you're rapping, you hit like a really hard beat or you're like in a good flow. I feel like, Brandon, if you would hit that way more sometimes, like Travis, like kind of like the cherry on top and like make it all connect, you'd be there.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. And it's something that I'm working on.
It's tough. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy.
No, like it's definitely got to be like a good flow between topics and things like that. So,
which you do have too. It's just like a couple topics that make sense, one that doesn't. Then you flow into a couple more that make sense, one that doesn't. It's just like that. It's not like it never makes sense.
Yeah, no, for sure. This is like I've noticed this in myself too. But that's a really good criticism, I think. Overall, though, I got to know from everybody's perspective, and this is kind of what I'm getting on to. Did I go as hard as I thought I did whenever I fucking blacked out and like went hard as shit?
We all did, man. It's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even, I'm not even sizing any of you guys just to be nice. It could have been on an album. That's all I can say. That's the best way to describe it.
All right, going to Will.
Yeah, Will. I mean, obviously it was just a small sample that I heard.
I'm actually writing something that just came to my mind.
It's exactly what I said earlier for you too. I mean, you just got to take that brain that's going 1,000,000 miles an hour because it is coming up with things. It's just your voice can't keep up. So your mouth has to rein your brain in a little bit and just say like, this is what we're saying right now. Let's get a little ahead of ourselves, but not too ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah. I gotta like hone it in. So that way I can like get the timing right down on.
We're gonna run our freestyling theme drills and our rhyme drills with you, so don't worry, you'll get there.
That
for myself,
that actually I feel like that will help a lot too. Like going in out of nowhere is like very like I don't want to say scary, but like it's very taunting. But like when you go in and you know you have a theme, it can give you like some kind of sense like, okay, I know certain topics related to this theme that I can rap about, and some of them I can rhyme together with or create a flow with. So it's really nice
in your mind, like when it's no theme in your mind, you're like, oh my God, I'm spending so much time thinking about like what I'm going to rap about that I'm not even thinking about what I'm actually exactly going to say.
Facts.
So yeah, we'll run some drills. But for myself, like I said, I'm so fucking jealous of Oliver's free association.
Yep.
Because that's something I've always struggled with, always wanted to be better with. And I think this last time I was the best I've ever been with it, probably.
I would agree.
But I want to get better. Like I'm at like a 6.75 and I want to be a 10. Like, and before I was like a 4.5. Like last time we rapped together, I was like a 4.5. Now I'm like a 6.75, but I want to be a 10. I just want to be a 10. I need to up because I know so many things. I'm like a pop culture fucking obsessed person. So I have all of this stuff in my head. I just need to use it, man. I'm like, why can you not utilize it in the heat of the moment as well as you want to?
Well, that's like one thing too with like the free association is like you're in like the heat of the moment rapping. So how you let's say you make up whatever verse it is, right? How are you gonna think of something out of all the things you know right off the bat that can rhyme with what you're currently saying? It's really
Yeah,
hard.
I think what I'm gonna start doing is like saying like, okay, I'm gonna go into it with a few like broad things that I want to talk about if I find myself maybe getting into a rut. Just like stuff like games I'm playing right now, like throwing a reference from there, or a show I'm watching right now, throwing a reference from there. Stuff that I can easily pull up into my mind really fast because it's what I'm currently like doing with my life.
So, like I kind of equivalate to what Travis is saying as to having way too many items in your inventory and you don't know what to like look for that specific moment. It's like whenever you're rapping, you're in a fucking combat situation. I'm trying to find this thing in my inventory, and it's not like Fallout where everything pauses. You have to find that thing super quickly, and then you have like in your brain is like, okay, I've categorized 3 things that work. What out of these things, what do these work? And then you're like, okay, what's the easy thing? And then they grab the
and
easy
it's
thing.
so easy, yeah, to just say fuck it all and go to something that's comfortable. Like go to a topic that's comfortable for you, like fucking bitches getting money type shit has always just been a comfort for us, and we've talked about that, and we need to just be able to move away from that, like force ourselves. Like I was saying earlier, just force yourself to not say the line that you've said a million times and think of something like completely out of left field.
Yeah. I agree. This was we went into this topic for 35 minutes, guys.
We were all just apparently pretty shaken up by this rap session in a good way.
I gotta tell you, man, like it was. When I said I was shaking, like I was literally like it was. You know, it was like whenever you're an orc in fucking Morrowind or Skyrim and you go into that rage mode. Like that's what it felt like for me. It was different. That feeling like is that feeling that I get every single time that I'm in the car, but the fact that other people are around added to that feeling, and it felt exhilarating.
Like you're like up your adrenaline.
Yeah.
By like really doing like a really aggressive verse, especially in the car.
Oh, dude, I killed it today in the car. Like I had a lot of frustrations from work today, and you know, I took all of that. What I think is like the theme of me doing well is whenever I have really strong emotion, whether it's happy, pissed, sad, like I take that emotion and just spew it out into raps, and that's honestly when it's the best.
Gotta have the emotion, man. Think about something you're emotional about as a topic and rap about it. You'll have even more success. Yeah, actually, that's a huge tipper.
Not gonna lie, like sometimes I try to hone that.
That was one of the themes we used to do too. We're like, all right, guys, rap about something like really emotional in this rap. Like try to be a real sad boy in this rap.
Beat too.
I listened to the Ali Lil Dicky season 2 song beforehand. No. And I was like,
the whole thing up.
Is that the one that he has on the laptop?
Yeah. I did it all backwards.
And then Ali was like, "You can't play that."
Like, what a bitch! What a bitch!
No more.
Too personal.
Dude, high key though, she is attractive.
She's so hot. She's so fucking hot. Oh
I
my god.
You, Ali.
As soon as Bailey and I watched the first season, and right after that episode, Bailey kept listening to like Little Dicky because I guess she liked some of his music, whatever. She listened to Molly and she was like, "This sounds like it's about Ali." I was like, "It probably is."
It's based for sure. On his life, right? It totally is. I mean, the auto tune and the microphone making us laugh. But the fact is, I'll always put you second to rap.
Yes, facts. He did that, bro. He did that. It was fucking. He was a dick in the first season. Not gonna lie, he was a dick to her in the first season.
He was kind of a dick in the second sometimes too.
Facts.
He's like working through it right now. I think is what this is supposed to be about, right?
He treats Gator like shit. He kind of treats Els like shit, even though Els treats him like shit.
He definitely treats what's his face, the redheaded dude, like shit.
Yeah.
The manager.
I want to say his name.
Right, Mike. That's his name.
But it's fine, Mike.
Yeah, something like that. Are we looking for another topic, boys?
Are we going to play that game?
I think it's time to play the game.
I think we have a game to play.
Brandyn, I'll lead into this. Brandyn came up with this great idea for us to play a game. He's pulling it up right now. Basically, TLDR, I'm just going to cut to it. Game is called Can You Guess the Pedophile?
Yes.
And I don't know how we found it. One, where did you find this thing, Brandon?
So one of my favorite podcasts, Painkiller Already, has done this game before. But it was all prepared. Like, it wasn't like an actual website or anything like that. So
that's what we do, ripping off podcasts.
That's what we fucking do, baby. That's what we do. We're not
rip off every other podcast.
But essentially, they fuck. We gotta take a drink.
I'm gonna say him. Did I win? How do I know? Oh damn, I didn't.
Oh, how do we do this? I was doing something different. So essentially, we found this website off of another podcast did, and we're just.
Man, I was like 4 for 4.
Oh yeah, no, you did good. No, I fucked up. I fucked up there. This whole thing's gonna be a little fucked because Discord's the worst program of all time.
True.
But TLDR, basically, there are 2 sexual offenders. Which one is the pedophile?
It's the young guy, for sure.
I think it's the older individual. You kind of, like Travis said, you got to look at their eyes. Whenever you go into prison as a pedophile, you're going to get killed.
Oh, for sure.
I think the guy has the fear to the right has the fear of God in him.
I think the guy.
I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna change mine to right too. I don't know about the left guy. The left guy might have just like had sex with his girlfriend in public or something.
I'll go left.
Is that 2 lefts, 2 rights?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What do we do here?
Rock, paper, scissors each other.
All right. Travis, you be the representative. William, you be the representative.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right, you win.
We're going left? Fuck.
We're going lefty.
Knew it.
And you were wrong.
I knew it.
And you were wrong.
It's got to be the guy to the right.
Yeah.
Is it Tupac or Bill Cosby?
Tupac or Black Mr. Miyagi?
Yo, it would be fucked if it's Tupac, but I'll go with the older dude.
Oliver, what are you thinking? Mr. on his phone.
I'll go right.
No,
it's Tupac.
It's right. This one's right.
This
one can't not be.
Yeah, facts.
Okay.
What?
No, you were wrong. I'm gonna go ginger beard man. Red shirt.
Guy to the left though.
Red Dr. shirt. Garbo or Big Show?
Red shirt. Red shirt. It is definitely the dude with the red shirt.
I say red shirt. Yeah, right. Oh, it was double.
Guy to the left. This guy can get pussy. For sure.
It's on the board. It's on the board.
He looks like the guy from The Office, but bald.
We have 1 life left, guys. We get this wrong, we're done.
This is some serious shit, bro.
We have to figure out which one of these guys fucked a kid.
Which one fucked a kid? I'm gonna say left.
Left.
Other guy's got cauliflower ear, though.
I was gonna say right.
Yeah, because he got beat up by the dad of whoever he fucked.
I'll say yeah. I'll say guy on the left.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh god, this is actually huge. This is actually really tough. This is actually really tough.
How many lives do we have left? Just one?
I'm gonna have to say the left guy.
I'm gonna
say
left.
Like the dude on the right might
it looks
have.
like a McPoyle from Always Sunny.
I'm gonna say it's Boyle.
We're saying Boyle.
It's left, yeah.
Guy on the right is so sus though.
That was a woman, Oliver, I think. I think that was a woman.
Yo, is that the lead singer of Maroon 5?
Is that Adam Levine?
Or
Adam fucking Levine?
I don't know who the other guy is.
I hope it was Adam Levine. It was!
Damn.
Fuck, man. All right, so who was the degenerates that fucking played this game? Curtin and Bees.
I love this guy, Jeebs 420.
I think we should do one more. You reckon?
Yeah, let's do another game. We're not very good.
Oh.
Oh, this is so hard.
Damn, actually tough. I'm gonna go left.
Yeah, bad haircut. Bad haircut for Dave.
Those bangs always means pedophile. I'm sticking with that.
I'll go left.
Man, this guy right here is giving me sussy vibes, though. All right. No,
Damn,
dude.
you were right. You were right.
I'm going to go with the guy to the right. He's got the stash, bro.
Pablo Escobar.
Saying right for sure.
No, it wasn't.
It's the dude on the right for sure this time.
This is hard.
It's the dude on the right for sure.
Right or tighter. Right or tighter.
I think it's left.
It's got to be the guy on the right.
I'm going to go with right as well.
What? Is that the guy from Smash Mouth?
Is the guy from Smash Mouth or what LeBron James would actually look like if he wasn't rich?
If he
had a receding hairline. Left. I got to go left on this one.
Yeah, I feel like it might be the dude on the right though.
I'm thinking right. The guy on the left looks like he can facade his way into some gash.
Yeah, like Midwestern boomer lady. Would love him.
He definitely raped like a single mother that's 45.
Dude on the right has a receding hairline. For sure he's fucked a kid.
All right. Go right. Oh, I was right. Damn.
So which one of these guys? So it's not which one of these fucked a kid. It's which one of these fucked a pig.
Yeah, facts, dude.
Left.
Yeah, the guy to the right is smiling, which is never a good sign.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Smiling.
If we're going by the smiling, if we're going by smiling, no. What? Why would you smile?
Left. The left guy's a literal alien.
He looks like a fucking alien. Holy shit.
He looks like a pea.
This guy looks like
that's EDP, dude. That's EDP right
there. What are you saying?
This one is actually a lot harder than I think.
I feel like it's Alien Boy.
I think I think it's the right. I think that's literally EDP.
I really hope it is.
What are we saying, boys? What are our votes?
Right.
Right.
Left.
If it is, it's EDP.
I'm gonna go with right.
No.
Right. All right, Oliver, you get to call this next one, and I want to hear your analysis as to why you think.
I'm dying from the dude in the freaking button up.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna say right.
The dude in the button up.
He's doing like a Zoolander pose.
The dude in the button up. The Zoolander pose dude is definitely the fucking dude.
So the guy to the right.
He's
why do you think the guy to the right
now?
Guy to the left's going.
He looks creepy.
Yeah, he looks creepy. I think
they both look creepy.
Oliver was right.
Oh, he got it.
Oh my God! What the guy to the right looks like the thumb from Spy Kids, dude.
This is the hardest one yet.
Why does the guy on the left look like he has Down syndrome?
The guy on the left looks like he's about to go Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
I'm gonna say left.
I'll say left.
Oliver, your opinion's been so right this time.
Oh, geez. I kind of want to say left here.
You fucked the whole thing up.
Left 100%, 1,000,000% left.
Yeah, that guy looks like a virgin and a half. This guy to the right looks like he just like sexually assaulted his like 24-year-old cousin.
Specific.
I was right.
Yo, Papa John.
I'm gonna go with left here.
Yeah, look. Yeah, he's creepy.
I feel like the guy on the left wouldn't hurt a fly, though. I feel like the guy on the right did something.
I feel like he's just like in a mafia. You know, he raped out of necessity.
The left is a creepy creep. I mean, they're both creeps, but left is really creepy.
I'm gonna go with right.
Left.
I say left as well. Right?
We got right.
Damn, we got a rock, paper, scissors.
All right, Oliver.
You represent this time, Brand.
Oliver. You stop looking down, you piece of shit. This is a serious show.
Who am I going against?
Me.
You, Brand.
You ready?
All right, hang on. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right. What did you say?
We need to stop throwing pape.
Right.
Yeah, I said right.
You were wrong.
I'm gonna go with right. I'm gonna go with right.
My neck.
Left.
I feel like the dude on the left might have. Yeah.
I think I'm going to be right here.
Bait.
We have 1 life left.
Oh, it was the right. It was the one you expected.
It was the
Damn.
obvi. Damn. I guess, we are just dog shit at finding out who the pedophiles are.
Looks like we get to be stuck in the van.
I would honestly assume most of those people would be. If it wasn't a game to decide, if it wasn't a game to decide between two, and I knew one wasn't, I would think they all were.
For sure.
Well, they're all sex offenders. Like they're on the list.
They're legally entitled to the sex offender shuffle.
I knew someone was going to say it.
It's a sex offender show.
We just don't know which ones are going to get absolutely destroyed in prison.
I think all sex offenders probably should.
Yeah, like there's this other topic that always comes up in these podcasts. It's like, what should we do with people that are sex offenders? Like, I honestly think that we should have like gladiatorial arenas and have these sex
public
offenders.
hangings, like in cowboy times, where everybody comes to watch and it's like a spectacle.
Well, honestly, I think public hangings are a little bit too fucked up, right? We need like 4 pedophiles versus 2 lions.
Up for kid fuckers?
No, but I want them to try to I want to have like the most, I guess, the king pedophile, right?
What if so what happens when they win? Do they get their freedom?
No, they never get their freedom. It's kind of like in Thor Ragnarok where they're
just like put in games forever. Like we could do like pedo versus pedo too, and like last man standing, gets to live.
Yeah,
Battle
exactly.
Royale.
Yeah, battle royale type shit.
A pedo royale.
Pedo royale. And like the best one gets to live in like this luxurious like prison essentially. Yeah.
Apartment with all like the kid porn on like his computer that he wants. Like
the winner gets a bullet to the head, the loser gets tortured then killed. How about that?
I fuck with the latter, honestly. I like the idea of doing like a Thor Ragnarok type deal, or even like an Oblivion gladiatorial arena type shit.
Grand champion, grand pedo.
I want to see some pedophiles fight lions, tigers, bears, all of the whole. Oh my, like even like an orangutan, if like
or like a rhino, or like a gorilla.
I'd like a monkey, honestly. Like I feel like a monkey would fuck up, and maybe even like give due diligence to these pedophiles. They might fuck them in their asses. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. It seems like Bongo the Barbarian
has had a run-in with Moo, our very horny first gay silverback gorilla. And,
the first ever.
He seems to have taken a liking to our fellow barbarian down there.
This monkey is so smart. It's crazy how advanced these orangutans are. They actually know to pull the pants down before they fuck these pedophiles. That's right, Jim. It's absolutely bonkers.
Oh yeah,
another thing that they always remember to do is always put a finger in the ass to make them come more.
And fucking Joe Rogan's on there, like
Joe Rogan's like in the third seat, just on DMT, just like.
Everybody has seen that clip where like Joe Rogan and those 2 announcers like, oh, it's and like meanwhile like a monkey's fucking some pedophile in the ass.
I love the fucking Joe Rogan clip where it's just him in his hot tub and it looks like he's shitting himself. And he's just like, have you seen that fucking video? He's literally just sitting there and it seems like he shits himself. He's just like, and he's like,
he always looks like he's holding it in, man. He's just like a really red guy.
You guys see that new show on Hulu is called like Hit Monkey or something by Marvel?
I did see that. It looks kind of cool.
I haven't it's called Hit Monkey or something.
What is it about?
It's a comic book. It's basically some like wizard or some shit put a human into a monkey's body, and the human is trying to get his body back, but the human was also like a secret agent. I didn't fucking read them, but I know the basic premise ish.
Sounds hot.
So if you're put into a monkey's body, would you guys fuck other female monkeys?
For sure.
Humans.
You have
Whoa,
to.
Still.
bestiality? Except the
It would only be for
fights
them.
back.
Yeah, if
I'm
a
just
monkey
beast.
fucks a human, is that bestiality?
Girl, you are a beauty.
Or is that
Well, I am a beast.
technically, the humans still had sex. With the
I want
animal.
orange,
Yeah.
orange want you want, I want you.
What happened? What about girls that fuck horses?
Dude, I don't know how. Those horse dicks literally extend into their fucking chest.
Like, that fucking scares me.
They fucked the whole thing up.
They fucked the whole bitch up. Yeah. That's fucking bonkers to me. I don't even understand bitches that want like a 9-inch penis. Like, what are you on about?
How the fuck are you not in pain, man?
Yeah, like why?
Oh no. Okay, we're still recording, but Discord died.
Brandyn
the
fucked the
Brandyn
whole
show.
podcast up.
No, we're still here. We're still here. I was so afraid that my whole PC fucking froze, and no, we're still recording. Everything's good.
All right, the layout
Recording the whole
survived.
thing, so we're fine anyway.
Your precious
we're-
layout survived.
We're like out of time anyway.
No,
True.
we definitely have like an extra 5 minutes to go because I fucked the whole thing up.
That up, sir.
He fucked up the game. Like the whole first part of the game probably was where we lost the time.
Yeah.
Oliver, can you explain to us what you're looking at right now? Like, you either looking at your fucking massive donger or you're looking at your phone right now.
That up, bro.
What are you adding up?
Bro, Brandyn just got schooled so hard right there.
I mean, I did not, because it literally added up to a number. So I don't know what he's on about. He literally could have
doesn't add
divided
up.
anything by 0 and it would have shown an error. But like, dead ass, he definitely added something up. So it adds up, pussy.
Not that far. Not that far. You just had to justify yourself.
When I made that joke, it's like fucking 6 years ago, it made sense, and you brought it back, and it did not work.
You're just
Not
trying
a
to
very
cover your ass
calculated
at this
response,
point.
Oliver.
Yeah.
You're just trying to cover your ass.
All of life is all
Just
about
a
the
certain-
numbers.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
What do they mean, Mason? What does your
Morty.
dick look like? So there I was, balls deep in a jar of peanut butter. Suddenly, it hits me. I'm fucking nuts.
I'm gazers.
Okay.
I was really afraid everything was fucking crashing there for a second because I didn't hear Will, and I was a little afraid.
Well, I mean, I can't hear Will either.
Yeah, I can't hear Will. He fucked the whole thing up.
He unplugged his mic phone. We still can't hear you.
hear.
Hey.
Oh, there he is.
He's back. Just
What happened?
Put the mic on accident.
What'd I say?
He went and unplugged his mic.
Phone.
Brandyn fucked the whole thing up.
Everything was fine. Everything's fine.
And
What time
everything
is
is
it?
not fine.
So a little bit of update on Call of Duty Vanguard to kind of end the show.
No one cares.
Crazy
No
shit.
one cares.
Actually,
No one cares. No
people
one.
literally subscribe to me for my Call of Duty gameplay. At least 1,000 people care.
Let him give a 2-minute Call of Duty update at the end of the show. Come on, man. We all play.
Just let me give hockey updates at the end of the show.
Will's like, yeah, the fucking Ovechkin, pretty cool, massive cock. I sucked it. It was pretty cool.
Sidney Crosby came back. Total bitch.
Total cocksucker. I sucked his dick.
He sucked the ref's cock while I sucked Ovechkin's cock.
Yeah, I took it in the ass. It wasn't regulation, the stick that he put up my ass, so I put white tape on it and shoved it right back in.
It's still not as bad as how bad the fucking Red Wings got fucked, though.
Yeah, that's why we went to an actual hockey game and the Red Wings beat the Capitals, and you got fucked in the ass afterwards because I fucked
And then
you.
they played them a couple weeks later, like probably a week ago, and they got their ass kicked in.
Oh,
The
yeah,
real
I'm
people
gonna
who got
fuck you.
fucked in the ass were me and Oliver, who were sitting in the Discord with no one there waiting to do the podcast.
I was waiting for the next show for you guys to go in on us, and I never got that. I never got that.
Too good of a friend for that.
No, because we pulled in. We pulled into the fucking parking garage, and Brandyn was like, I was like, oh, it's getting ready to be time. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, We still have the pod. Did you not let the boys know that the podcast we're not having the podcast?
Like,
He's
no.
like, no, I
No, I
completely
didn't
forgot."
tell him. I didn't
So
say
I was like,
shit.
we were about to walk into the fucking game, and Brandon still hadn't told either.
No, the only
Oliver-
person that was not aware was Travis, because Oliver knew about this like a week in advance. So
Not
if
a
anything,
week.
it's Oliver's fault.
Not a
True.
week.
It's
Yeah, I went to the
Oliver's
actual game, boys. It was my fault.
Gross.
No, dude, Vanguard's been crazy the whole experience thus far. I've been hitting kill chains like crazy, and granted, like that's not particularly difficult. But with the snipers this year, it's absolutely bonkers how hard it is to hit clips. So, I hit a kill chain, my first one ever. I thought that was really cool. I hit a sniper V2 rocket, which was, oh my God, I nutted in my pants. And one thing that, nobody will fucking believe me, but I hit a triple headshot collateral.
Liar.
And dude,
Well,
I freaked the fuck out.
you didn't fucking hit that. You're a liar.
Well, Travis was there with Morgan, and they said they
I was
believed
there.
me.
I didn't see it happen, but I was there.
You got a clip?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't clip it.
I
I hit
video or it didn't
Word.
happen.
Conveniently.
Anyway, you got other things to say about it too.
I got a pentakill earlier
Hey.
when I was playing during work. I mean, during my lunch break.
And then Brandon had something crazy happen yesterday.
Oh shit! No, this wasn't yesterday. It was the day before. We were playing, and there were two things crazy that happened. I forgot the first thing. It might have been the V2 rocket was the first thing, and then we play a few games, and with my buddy Tanner, he's been on the show. And
Recent
Phase
game?
Scope was in our game.
Oh yeah, I was in the chat when this was happening.
And Tanner was like, no, I said, hey, Phase Scope is in our lobby. And he's like, yeah. Phase Scope. And he's third prestige. I'm like, yeah. He's third prestige. Wonder if he's streaming right now. We look, he was streaming. I'm like, oh, fuck. And
Were you
Tanner's
on his
like,
team or against him?
he was on our team. So I was able to like talk to him like I was on his stream. And
Just start screaming the N-word?
just get him banned immediately. And so I was like, oh fuck, we go and check his stream. I have like a minute ad for some movie I didn't give a fuck about. And true enough, Phase Scope was in our lobby. And so we were like, yeah, I said I love you, Scope, and then he was like, I love you too, man. I was like, oh shit, let's go.
Brandon got his fucking nuts off last.
I fucking came in my little
It's
trousers.
like, look at his little smile he's got on right
Yeah.
now.
Bro, he's got a hard on right now.
I
He just
fucking-
he's getting ready to take a
definitely
blue
popping
chew
a
after
thermite.
this.
And
He probably had one before this because he knew he was going to talk about Phase Scope.
and Tanner was like, yeah, I'm gonna hit a clip this game, and he just goes, good luck, man, I believe in you. And Tanner and I were like, oh my god, like, holy
Did he hit a
shit.
clip?
He did not hit a clip, no.
Damn, that would have made the story perfect.
Dude, it was an ass lobby. It was just a terrible lobby. Like they were just on some bullshit.
You guys win or lose the match.
I don't remember. That typically doesn't matter to me.
With you and Tanner and Phase Scope, I hope you won.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts, right? Like what a god squad, and we just don't take the dub. But that was
Yeah.
it
He
was
invited
honestly
you
so
to
cool. To
trio
me.
up after that.
I wish. No, it was honestly so fucking cool to me. Like literally, I think either the day of or the day before, I like watched his whenever he was grinding for Phase. Like there was this whole highlight compilation of whenever he was grinding for Phase, and this man has been at it for years. It's been like 8 years, and he's always been insane, but he never got picked up because Phase was going in a different direction, and finally they had the Phase 5 thing. And he got picked up, and it showed his reaction to them taking his old fucking clips and putting it on their stream, and him talking to Apex and Seabass, like the leaders. And then afterwards, him calling his family after he won the recruitment challenge. I saw that video and I started tearing up, not gonna lie. I was like, holy fuck. if I actually put in the effort, that's something that I could do. But and then literally like the day after or the day of, I watched that video. He's in our fucking lobby. I'm like, what the fuck? What are the odds of that? So call me fanboy, call me what you will, but that was a really cool moment for me.
Fanboy.
And to end the show, honestly, good job, boys. I think we crushed this one. GG, everybody. We did good. Shout out
90 fun
viewers.
Shout out my mom.
Shout out my mom. And leave a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a comment. Give us feedback. If the show sucked dick, let us know. We don't give a fuck. Yep.
I give a fuck.
Will actually reads every comment and cries.
I read every comment and I cry a little bit while listening to 2009.
Cries about our viewer count every week.
Every night.
Yeah. Oliver doesn't give a fuck about the show, but that's
he just looks down the whole time.
Oliver just shines his shoes during the podcast.
All right.
I fucked the whole thing up. I don't remember what the outro. Oh, I remember now. It's been Brandon.
I'm Oliver.
I'm Travis.
And I'm Will.
You guys listen to Real Sensitive Guy Hours, episode 91. Have a great rest of your evening, folks.